Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Mantem hanom top gold producers no o my Ghana yen na yedi kan ya the custodian do bokrata no ebo ho amane.
Daily guide the aba ewa anima and I watch out openi matamidu efonye ede aba and I watch him say ura midu ni listen no aba montina eye papa anase enye papa ehon sem no enso ewa ha omampeni ewu oti ene savannah timba galamsey queen 30 containers of rosewood and also no na wo ye ho adwuma mampene na mahama so no uche mu se reggae claim no ne de wapa no ho entoma enipa bi so na wo modam sebu akon so ede sika bone edi dwuma no ene wo mo so yaso mo epechi daily guy ede apa anopai.
The find that Bokrata no enim hanom no na watch say Meridian Post Services woman so kan ensem bi ade nkebe ma omo adwumakuo no womo so se betimi agu no womo so omo hwe animu kwan sabre de womo kwa atenase awodo na womo gidi se ensachira bi ebetimi abamu anu so eda anim hanom na watch say koku akuafo mo ahomoden na womo ntumi enye investment ahodo no anso e womo adwuma na womo eye nim na afi so womo fa no World Cup adwuma na womo eye no se wo bi eti office no ono so wo ye ne dia wo hu ni se ebeboa no womo so enyere womo e womo de animu pa na wosan so aka no anu biem se ye enhyehyɛ pa wodo ebetimi aboa ma special prosecutor na adwumadie na ebetimi agina na namoso ye wo my Ghana no so empanifo emfa enwu akwan mu wo kyese Ghana mampani na nado dan kwakufu ado ahye na probo ase a wo de kwakopie mu e wo mantam miensa e wo my Ghana mu a the final day Bokrata no e de aba na pay
na ABC News na yede etoso animu ano wo hwa onumyafo Collins Jordan fonya beto a sa eso na onumyafo Samson ahi eso efonyi eda ha na wo chese NDC officials bi enchakura omuso begina eye emranim ni nyina esaglemi housing project no ho afi so otwa opanyi boahin edo efonya beto kokobo siwo o si akuafo modaro mawo momodea momwura eye business mu eye momwadwuma na etimi emwa afi o se central form se moye enfonso a monyi entumo na etimi emwa mu nsu de efafiri mu and so ABC News ede aba
na the daily dispatch so at the ensemo aba watch say August boso minimu na che say ye IGP wo kɔ na homigye mu na eno na wode emanfo anase IGP awodo be se enan enso aba betu animanu ma watch say wo mo na ebetimi aba be IGP an eti wo mo de wo mo din no aba watch say COP James Bonu ono buanu eda hanom afa COP tete yonu enso eda hanom na COP Prosper Aglo enso eda ha COP Kofi Boakye wono so eda hanom a wache sese yeyi omumu ba ko so mra meye IGP o my Ghana mu a ene ekia na ke omo hwe anim se oba ene betimi aba be na bedi achie ena afa yi so ato ahoy enso ato bi di amane MPP amanyokuo pa wo bo omo kokko na wache se NCA enso etumi ato radio stations awodo be se eduasan enan enso emu a ni nyina no daily dispatch enso ede ho amane no aba anapay
na the hokudi ono so ede aba eni na wo chese eji eni abre eni echire mame Francis Sem na kache ni na eye dwumadi ahodo bi a eno so ko so e na kache hono ma omugidi se enam emrakwanso Africa na fo bi achire madwen ede afa eye radio gold ene XYZ wo mu closure no enso eho we ni nsema ahodo bi so ka na hok ede aba
the daily searchlight and so and some of the abana and the boy man say boy Ghana mampani na nado dan kwakufu ado asha na probo ase a ni nyina wode kwakopie mu ewo oti region na wode mantem mienu so aka ho nti mantem me hodo miensa en wo kɔ no akwakoye sa probo ni nyina na wo san so aka no ha no mu bie mu se ase rent advance no edoso dodo so dodo nti amama fo dodo na nya ba bi mfo mu ti ento eno na wo che se aban enhwe na wonye bibi emfa ho betimi aboa ma obi atimi enya ba bi nso ade ni ti ato a wo sa aka no ha no bie se ekopie mu ewo ekuro bi so sabre dia ene awowo epie mu ewo ho no mu a che se no so akwakoye ensem buburuja ewo ha no mu a the daily searchlight eka ho asem
na daily post dia no so ede aba enie wo chese ankane Ghana mampani Owura John Dramani Mahama na wo seliti nwinya na etuntum na so wa brew le mampani die ni ade wo wie mu no afeti tuntum ni na ekọ eti se hu gian na se bia ne ti no enye tuntum ebi wanwi no na se nyina afiri mampani ba ebedi ye afi zima bunu eso ani abre Owura Kwaku Baako eso busa ne se na uye nyatwum ana se uye senchoni a ofuro era wudi achiri di obenya die nkwanya sa zimama bunu asmamu busa enonom afi so COP tiwa enso fonye edaha na wo che se mapede gufo de kwade na beko adwuma wo ye we de o nche se wo nye ne yie wo de practical na ahyem ya wo mapeni kwa o ne ebeko daily post dia ono so edi aba no pay eni
the inside the worker no de ebo ha no kase pa da anim ha no boyi Ahmed Swali ni wo no ho nsem no sonso no kire se yetimi enya suspect ahodo no ane no ene wo mo eka no hanom se kwan a IGP wo mo efa so edi ensem no ase wo mo nshada ehu so enti wo mo nsamra bie mu anase wo mo enyo mo hwehwemu yie emfa sa suspect no ho na kwan yo mo fa so di asem ne de enko yie kokora kwa ase wo ma suspect no wo fa ne hu di dododo the inside the bokrata no ensem a anapay wo de aba no no
na Ghana Times don so edi aba ewani mu enso enie na watch say Continental Free Trade Area Secretariat mampani akasa na watch so ya ready pa afi kwedi bi so amana bosumi eduminu so akowia and confirm and 9 and also the Times edi wonsem edi aba anope
and a darling boy wie so
Medasi need 100.9 Ghana Montie sino aswe go de bon krata no ni mun sema no pay na edi ego akwemu edi amamo no na anope mi won ni bi wo hanum se mbebo kakra de amamo nyina fa ye opinion da CID Criminal Investigation Department of Ghana Police ano mami ya tiwa adodankwa eni ye abnadu fie tenka FM so edi nkomo na wo cheche nsemba akomienu kakra mi ba bebo amama no pay ni edi kan fa 3 kidnapped girls no nsembia nsentwefo nhie mu a police CID for ye ni omo kafa ho a ebeto ye nyina ya asum se ye CID for ni bebi ankoda miensen wo mo hye no wasan kasa wo ho yentie ni okan ye mami tiwa
afom ena ma beka se mo bebi ankoda ye wi na de na za ko so bi ewi
abna anya nsam nyina na metimi aka ewa fidie so de metimi aka pa de se yekuso ayeye ho adwuma obi ese oboa bia wom obi a logistics ayehia ewum sidie na me beka sa no we na me pese me ma encourage hope so yes say anya ade a ya da na mom no ye move forward from when na ye word dada no maybe either say any pantias ye and omoje manu si bone but ye na ye da ye gusupa ye de say ye bia enti no timelines na minti me fan to say e na so china but you go so aye adwumaden pa
na kwase mami mahu bebia nkwala no won say no say
abra ja no bebia ye
de no say me pese me get mo wrong no kwase dem ka ye ne say munim bebia nkwala ro man kase manya nkwala no eno de me kam bia sia no kremo bebia nkwala no
abra fancy here because see there me ka ba ko na mano ye gisi bone no me pese me san ko hobio because sometimes e bia communicating at the no the way I will pese o canon no enipa ne bi ntiase te se de na wo sipen o pese o canon no enti de metimi aka ne se omunya rehemu yimu se family no ebusuafo na ene eja omunya arehemu yimu enye se yatiada da bi yente nai de se ye bia no yegusu ayeye
e chance an ye mo
o pese ablajai
Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Suno Aswegwe so mami ya tiwa dodankwa CID Director General enana watch nsem wonum say na no akoka say saying muji Ghana for ejina no si bone nti sisi ade wenya na onso ache so ya ahweye papa won kono onkaka bibia na monsa ma begina no emfansi bone bio samum sana tie mami
Ghana for na lusi bone de
sa
no wana se bo kan na manfo gina so de busa de bibia na
ni onu ana na nuko yi ne ka
na mo twene nka ya ba fom ena ma beka se mo bebia nkwala ye wi na de na za ko so bi ewi
abna anya nsam nyina na metimi aka ewa fidie so de metimi aka pa de se yekuso ayeye ho adwuma obi ese oboa bia wom obia logistics I here a womb. See, na me beka sa no we na me pese me ma encranche hope. So oh yes say enya dia ya da na mum no ye move forward from when na ye word dada no maybe either say enipa antiase ye na omoje ma no si bone but ye na ye da ye gusupa ye de say ye bia enti no timelines na me found to say na so china but ye gusu aye adwumaden pa
no kwase mani ma hu bebi ankwala no won say no say
abraja no bebi ye
no say me person me get more wrong no kwase me de wo kai ne say munim bebi ankwala ro man kase manya ankwala no eno de me kam bia sia no kremo hu bebi ankwala no
abraham fancy here because see there me ka ba ko na mano ye gisi bone no me pese me san ko hobio because sometimes e bia communicating at the end the way I will pese o canon no enipa ni bi ntiase se said there na wo sipen o pese o canon no enti de metimi aka ne se omunya rehemu yimu se family no ebusuafo na ene eja omunya arehemu yimu enye se yatiada da bi yente nai de se ye bia no yegusu ayeye
me chance an ye mo
o pese ablajai
Mami ya tiwa adodan kwa bra woni atinka FM4 di nkomo ene ne bi abnadu fie no ne kasa ye eno bi na no pay ya bo amamu but wasi na no kasa ye Ghana for agina no si bone na de ba asem no ka na anu a wasi ye na no si bone eno wopoto ye woka obrofo kasem yentie mami ya tiwa adodan kwa Director General Ghana Police CID.
The kidnapping of the 3 ladies from Takrady. Together with the BNI, we've worked very well and currently we know where the girls are. I am unable to give the details because we don't want to compromise their safety. We are working hard together with other stakeholders so that these girls are brought back home safely. The assurance to the family is that they should keep on keeping on. The ladies, we know where they are and they are safe. So very soon, they will be brought back home and they will go back to their family.
Okay. Current you say I
was about my japai. Says you
okay. All right.
The kidnapping of the 3 ladies from Takrady. Together with the BNI, we've worked very well and currently we know where the girls are. I am unable to give the details because we don't want to compromise their safety. We are working hard together with other stakeholders so that these girls are brought back home safely. The assurance to the family is that they should keep on keeping on. The ladies, we know where they are and they are safe. So very soon, they will be brought back home and they will go back to their family.
Current you Sako.
It's when ye mame tiwa chese Ghana for agina no e de esibone ni nyina no eye mo fra miensa na wo mo ewo eye tadia ni wo mo ayira no e na wo cheso wo mo ni bie na ifo akabo na wo hu mo fa bo ni bia mo fra na wo mo ewo but because omu safety ti no go si enya de a on beti be ba bon ti say ye kire sa no mo wo
papa
safety because of safety
bambo
but omu de omu ni bia mo fra ne dey ewo it omu ni other stakeholders kabo mum no ma ye bibia kama eti sana asem ni titie eti we na mama ika ya che se amafo agya no e de sibone na kura ko se ka se udim ba bia wo mo wa na kana focus dey for mo bra o ma jo no sibone
well mama nko ma no so na me ni Michael Grant here for the Kasama family of the 3 kidnapped girls no ye no ni nkomo Michael da se mo akwa baba ni FM so anope. Hello, Michael. Okay, I'm Sir Michael Niahwana. So, Sir Michael Niahwana, so Diane, my mean, see a year and then a subium and farmer waiting for. Yeah, ba.
Abna, and yes, some Nana Metimia can't ever feed you so. Dear Metimia capa, they say, you could so, I am Wajuna. Or beer, or boy, beer womb. obia logistics ahia ewum see na me beka sa no we na me pese me ma nkranhye hope. So, oh, yes, say enya ade a ya da na mmom no ye move forward from when na ye word that maybe either say any panty ase ye and omoje ma no si bone but ye na ye da ye gusupa ye de say ye bia nti no timelines na me found to say na so china
Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Sunu Asiogo Nebna Ege me ne that also Edunai na mamen kwa mano so na me hwese ebetomu CC amamia Michael Grant Hayford kasama Maria Miensa ya chio ma yehu bebi omo ehye ebuhia yeda se Michael mo akwa baba Nit FM so anope
Minya be ma muzeko
na empo mo te say Michael
na media say
well say weekend day na Mother's Day na no da na yenu radio station ba ko ni mami yati wado dankwa director general ma police yade di nkomo na waka bibi sisia afa enkwada miensa say madehia yehu omu me sure say what nsem ni video
me ba tani o mate
well so
before so beba atinka TV na oni o ma be din komono na already na nkasa no yenya ne ntiye deda like we di cha woni ye din kita ho afasa asam no deda
eya asem a wodi tu dwa se no o ma mu nkranhye ye hope
bochenya
no aka kire mu dada
bochenya
enti you fa yen sentrefo nhie mu ne nsem a wokan na sisi a wokan ne se wama ye nkranhye keke no ode ma mo se na ti mo je ne se
Oh, say already nankasa no. Initial stage, not lack of communication, no, very poor. Ema. Na yenkita wundeni Ghana police for na wadiatie. Ena later no muma sa 3 legion officers no muni yedin komono. Enti out of legion officers no. Ena muma ye hu say yema me kasa no. Now, my concern as like Cassan and Bayer, you bring a GDA or Ghana police, Muse or Mugu Swayading, Jumadin, Edemayo. And Linton and Amsuma, yes, yes, Anna, if it's in a way, and Nanka and I race him in Anisenka. Ceciana, yes, I divorce Akase, and Colano Nimbi, or Muana, so Munimbi, or Muani, the Nanka and I race him in Anisenka and Saki and Colanavi. So say another information say obugu so nemum nyandu baby sane ye expect no nti asam menu ka say awo family no ya kan wa bo ma ye gu so ye dwendwen kwan a ye be fa so the next step ye be take but ye nyansi pinti ni yentimi nka bibi poti wo say sa trimopo we na ya fa na sa trimopo we na ya fa nti eguso tutu nyema tutu na kuma because enye nipa ba akopɛ ne ba ire ye miensa nti eba ne sana o say
oh no me too
enye nipa miensa nti eba ne sana so ye kan nipa miensa nyina mbo ma ne ye ba ako enye sana ko ba ne say waka ne sei no we gina ha eno no mfa kro ye mba me ye ntimi fight for nkwala no ba so what ma
ya me too asepa nti sisi ade ayi efa ne nsem a woka ye aba beto dwase o mamu kranhye no mo de adwudwu makoma wo ho
oh actually ana make us a family ni yetere wo ho family ni yetere obi be kase bu onti ase adentina obama ni hope obi so be kase oh oyoba tane be ya ojinse ni nuanum ba be fili afantina bia odi anase bi so be kase o dia security system tina. And for now, when it comes to the judgment, I am not a final say to judge, but I was a dream and sending in a heading. So that the problem will be Babu and Tina make us a name who acquire me first or mediating, medica safety.
And senior see church him the nice ebusham me and son I say omunsi jinaye. But
And they say you be a meeting and they ye meeting ya didn't we are and no the media house be a friend and make us need me poor heading. Sometimes ye babo and tina ye cassa ye demonstration at dinner a meeting and a ye did too many cassie be ye and penny force boom so I in because okay I didn't penny force my benefit of the doubt and as a young tea or myself the young share dear baba nation be amba and so you want a mumbia na ya heading near you.
Between the CCR liaison officers no more de a buy and a bois I won't get out dear one. Mamma Tinia Massey.
Yeah, dear, and Yamadi, your Chelsea poor. Yeah, and she pick or say, ye won't yen no mumbano. And then I never bet Yama, and then I bet me at Chelsea because you police in here, you're suspecting. What you say? You police in here, you're suspecting, and himself are police in and branding it, and answers are police in no. Yeah, the name Fambra, quite so power, my Ghana. You out of him, and Sabbatin Yaka. A year in Yanumba, no, my Irano.
Are there most suspected our police in Israel one watching Codano? Saying,
yes, suspecting is on watching Colano, but yes, suspecting is a baby on Colano on him movie.
Ah, police in me.
Police in it, make me up when it is actual.
Police Nibe.
Your friend, for you don't call on a divisional commander, Central Police Station.
For you don't call. Divisional commander. Or my transfer. Some way I will see. Or my transfer. No. Some way I will see. Or my transfer. No. As soon can you some transfer? And I was almost no. As I chin it to me, the Nukojina court. But Omoya Katasumo Maso. I mean to make us a Yana CPA, Yana CPA, Gala for the Kankan. Why when I Katasumo Maso?
What's a woman I Katasumo Maso? Now, so my own penny for ma. As some be say, Abba, a police for none, sorry, and Omokoche suspecting. A Nippon Omokoche suspecting, Nippon Omo directed boy, I may have Konya suspecting a dinner police for. And at the end of the day, Nippon or Madi Shaira, and on within the Pacona court, you see a person your friends to the court, or my fee. And them say you want to 20 minutes, see a person your friends to the court, your my fee. Assassin, suspecting on which you no be an anica say, see a bone Colana or be a suspecting na. It's not just a suspect who are confirmed say, and Colana yet or can be on an attitude or Muma. Not any Bocona says, and no say, see, they won't buy one. I just will be in Nigeria. I'm penny and pass over for you don't call. I'm a yata says, or this any Bocono can or when I do any dinkitan. I'm a nini dinkitan, I'm a in Nigeria about the Dugana. I'm for you don't call us a catcher, yes, and you can about the Dugana or any dinkomo. Yeah, need no more, no the one in number. Yeah, but that's sorry, and if Boconage and it's suspecting or dominate the native police custody. When you won't say, or when this can a different idea or one at the Belgrade Muntin or be a suspect. You can't say, would be a suspect when the Nancy police custody or Motiabua. Or Mokata say a bois. I feel the suspecting a Timothy question and in about back in our better police station or Mr. Police of Catcher say, suspecting in Casa. Yeah, Bompire, the vigil night near the United States, so I feel the Omu said the Apana North and suspecting Becasaya. Or to see I the phone P and if you police custody on them. And to some parts say, yes, see, suspect not to mean Janis police custody on them. What is your boy any evidence? I'm penny and pass suspect and I can solve the dinner and I can say, see I the phone P and no Emma and Janis Coy. Not yet made daily suspect and let's see I didn't know my transfer no. Could division commander know your boss and so much transfer no? Who say a quite papa and gun and penny for the ever? Ah, Minya Bema, who say a quite papa and a gun of penny for the ever? Kasi Yanisika, and I say, Yananundu bedroom, ye big any war, ye do more parliament, and also one basic bedroom. Into the Mope, no Mudi. Yes, so ye bopo, ye go so bopo, ye po ye bebon, and ye are gonna for the tienga.
Nti sanse
baby my air cofano CID boss and say, because you may have attention, CID boss. A better than Pansy and Sabeka girls. A better than Pansy, a year. So you see a panny as yet, and I junior CID boss and as well. You don't gas and a break. But say, I get you for read on Cono. Of freedom, Kono, you be being to the home from Nigeria, many Procona Bedugan or Cata, Nipocona Bedugan, you want to record or honor say, and Penny and Paso, Sinipocona Bedugan on anything also. And then they see the six our boss, division commander, then they see the coin say, Nipocono of Nigeria by Nobechano. As when you know. When to mention no, I found many Pocona saying, and it's also them that they are children. Was some Ghanaian police custody when no one didn't say money is blood is money. It's in a number or medical remu. Am I a dear Manako? Ghana and Ukraine a chain to police station or no call him Ghana for every corner and Kobena Quayani. As some more what in pennies Samada. Now, so as it starts now, because there's division commandant, or my day, and then on my afternoon, and Black Ben or Medina Akudinu. Who watches Watchman? Huh? But what did I make an say?
Yeah.
And someone, you CID boss, so not division commander, no, you in charge with them central police station now. So, see, I got a phone penny for share. As somewhere, yeah. Yet this obi away near police custody. Ghana has a sad way a DC. Police custody one a young tabo down. Nine-year crash police station. Or we are the way to me manager Fisa Central Police Station at Jania Kono. What me the Nakudina court I'm an 18 months pay. Obia Korea board yes. Obia Korea banching. You're jailing 3 years, 4 years in another 4. Wait, was also being a not confirmation, I'm in passing me to Waymo and I would be a man in your quiet age and his uncle for the phobia Virginia court. On my man, to me. On my man, to me. On my man, to me. Nipokone to me, a Ghanaian police custody. May a many 18 months, while body says I need passing me to account. Evidence a day, PM the Ghana lawyers in a judge for, or we here, parliamentarians, evidence a day, them no win here. Sandy Pocono Muboni in or Chayamblana.
And to be a more share a year Peter of Freedom course, one no, Enna a young Codano, one form of Bravo.
Apart from freedom call any CID na submission in Semino, I'm at the pay. Apart from Sanko for me, and say, you put Uncle for me no way one. Young Kolan and that young Kolano China. Asoma Mama can say media for me. No more pursue young Kolano, woman and attention on call CID Nina, your friend, I'm at the pay now. As some by a Codini, Semino, Jessica. According 150 million by authority making that channel. See, I didn't know what the 150 million no be a suspect in his uncle. Uncle will leave girls and more mumbra.
And I'll see when you are sure one at this 150 million. Okay, the man.
The Nippon of Nigeria by no man CID boss, CID in a war, I want 150 million.
One a catch off.
Sign for Cono, the suspect, suspect no demono wa confirm it way. So when him so kwada prison one no. Okwada omo no to prison you remind one no omo si on kasa no. Yeah investigation say omo go e one no finding out so kasa na so on kasa. When him say investigation ma boys no omo da prison no omo ni di nkoma na o kasa. E so no police for be kasa yes on kasa. E yes CID boss ni ametepenim ni ade no. No me kasa yes on kasa. Andana Ghana more than ye near Tracy. You knew more with the Tracy. Adensia.
And to see Amosi Ghana for you know, I am any and share a CID. Opinion Assembly is Ametepe and then Central Police Commander, my
Division Commander
Peter of Freedom
Commander. No, what Central Police Station, what I cried, that division competition, or my transfer, no. Or be doing a mass some new Casamini, Nipo, when someone is a normal transfer, no.
I'm the coin.
Yes, I didn't know the Eastern regional saying fan. How transfer no? I didn't know how transfer no. A dead one in our year, and some more transfer. When you say we did one, when you say 1 year, you may ye, 1 year, you may ye, most of the question by any other more transfer no. I didn't see on your money be island and mobile transfer no. Nipa no, when you say why you bonnet, why you bonnet, move on the question by any more. So when you say Nipa na your bonnet, move on the question by any more. Me catch awufo ni nyina me catch awufo ni Ghana fo nyina say saa CID boss na mo de matanse na akọ no so no oye nipa enfum so betimi aba but me yemfa ye na dwen kọ no so too much ye de ye na dwen kọ no so a ye na de hye no mo bayira. That is the meeting I've been doing with the family. Ye de ye na dwen kọ so a ebayira send the CID boss be kan any owo so be mpade be kan difference be na wo owo so be mpa so ye nation profit e ba na na ye so ye na attention ni na de na ye ye de akono so na afi de mbai wona ye so show mu no ye so show mu asofo so asemi baye asofo nyina e bo mpa ye ni ade Ghana fo asofo nyina peni obi e bo mpa ye sa girls ye be hu omo afi de Owusu bempa wo ye sofo Ghana fo na to correction ma wonya bidie e de ko wa no e project wo be kasa as a president after once and kasa woni me be agasi wa nka no mpu na wo be ye na wo di o ma ba na nka Ghana fo nyina kasa ye nya sofo e wo Ghana we de wo se as a president after once na president after wo police ni ba ko pe one kasa wo be appoint sa police ni no na wona na akwaye den akofa sa girls ni di o maba eno ne kire me say wusu e yo so for wusu bempa dam division commander no ni na ke di nkomo da e bi sika na nkofo de ma no nesa ntino apeso to omoto ana bibi ntonyo wusu bempa ko di nkomo ntino no wusu bempa say oni police ni ba ko pe wunim say so bi no wo sika sam no so osisi wa wunim say we ni timi brema ade ni security kwa po be ni pa ba ko pe o be ka tere no wunim say
Sir?
Hello?
Yeah, Michael, meet you.
When you say so, be new with Sikasam, so Sisuki to Adia, and no promise on a Sikanimba. We need to me Brema. We need to me Brema, which you call Katrobi. In Tanana, Nipacono, South Police in Nina make how much of no Biasi, or Usuben Paco Jim Como, and Usuben Pa. Ever you see not Jim Wagana forces, I guess a president of Freno. Or proclaim the year for GVA. Or proclaim the year for GVA.
Samum.
Also for this, our Germanism and come up Panasum. Or Germanism and come up Panasum at the best of the day. Abutre. Who president with the Kobias or more farming call?
Abutre. Uba Papa, he also been penny so. Abutre.
Or Germanism or Casa come up Panasum. Oh, me for young GVA. On to me and for young V8. On to me for additional Mayra and answer about time soon Gujama or be a sister Ghana and Professor Betty. Ghana for now more bonny is so musin your musu or more senior Baya and post any animal galaxy. So one one at the day, a new quotation, entering a Ghana for you know, be any abre. What do you come to Baby Diagro? What are your prophet? I wasn't a prophet now. Who be Puviamo beyond and Paru nation prophet and answer who are prophets for Pano. Who be no because I did a president for who can now coupon in you, madam. Who can now coupon in you, madam, and answer who from a penny in you, madam. Na many madam na wo play and answer president. Any madam and a whoopee on country. The best station in the capital. Why am I keep part or some way? Because Ghana Okasa free. Nothing can me or Gina Minima. And then Kawaka some when and media for an interview on Kawakawea. And the first thing I will do is that come a man sotal, and Fantini Bessa sotal, slap, Bonnie Bessa slap. As Fantini Bessa, not Boasum, come out, no, Summa, no one.
Police, what about you?
Na police in your police station, you put on Mucho Mugum. Me Abua, and you put on Mugum.
That'll be assault, and no bansa, brand new biddy.
And then in the media, I had Obi Crank or kidnap you, Obi Crank, or the 18 months, no, with the man, corner, as somebody, some moment 2 months to cry, my phone with Danny. Ah? Obi akwa kidnapping him father say you me po betin abe first lady amana ye yamane 18 months say ojani fi Ghana for tina bia wa which obi ye de no kotuma aban bo hoka ye so concrete ye de iron rods metals ni ade ya frɛ nimpa ma omutina wo bosom se ye ti omuka bosom se ye ti omuka guy we share numu fuel a omu wasted in the court up and down judge for betina asemi so di asem every day omu de no betina asemi so judge bosom so ma fe tia neka on koma ni bibia on chonko na so amana 18 months na 18 months na that kirl na o kwa ba no wi wa se abaji suspect no so ye no kidnapping no so no wa se abaji no wi oni ye abetu se didi wo Ghana owi o asabe nanti wonu ma sa abechichi ade shedim Ghana na yewo no elipa di nyamra samo ti se ya elipa di nyamra samo ti se ya Ghana na yewo no ukwa kache se content de bia no wanu na wo de be ka asem na wo fi sa wo kasa for your right no eno ne de be cho content eno ne de aban be ba be for police for be ba be for na mom wo de oje wo kasam na oje pone no eno de ade se ko find committee de ma omo jo oje pone no ade se ko find committee na dia e be by mistake all kasam papa na say na jin ai odi je wo no de kasa na say like problem being to face and on fighting for no man na no ko yi ni kaselsia na obehu ambo kasini ade and no car before so ndru ono na ya bona sum 64 na so bi ko de kasam bone fo sama ya say ya find committee wo ho o man da na ya tichiri o man ba na ya tichiri unia ebi mu gina line so why
so abrantu de mamem phone si Michael me da spa nyame sure Michael Grant Hayford Kasama ye ebusia ya chiomade share takrade besine ye hu anope ni 100.9 Ghana Montie sunu asogwe wadwen che betimi dia fa text na WhatsApp line was 0206972444 0206972444 feel free send us your comment your thoughts this morning.
And the man back has some baby on the way. Nagana Sako be away.
Abna, and yes, some Nana met me a cat, our fidie so. They met me a capa, they say, you could so, I am wedguma. O beer, sir, or boy, beer womb. O beer logistics, I hear a womb. See, they're not me back cast, I know where, na me per se, me ma in crunch, hope. So, oh, yes, say, and ya dear, yeah, that name woman, you move forward from when I wanted that. Maybe I'd say any pantias ye and omoje manusi bone, but ye na ye da ye go super ye dear say bia. And you know, timelines na mean to me found to say, and na so china. but you go so I jumaden pa.
Kwasi mami mahu baby ampala no. On say no say.
Abra jano baby
I no say me person make get more wrong. No kwasi dem ka ya ne say munim baby ampala no man kase manya ampala no. Eno dey make am bias. No kremo baby ampala no.
Abra fancy here because see there me ka ba ko na mano ye gisi bone no. Me person me san ko hobio because sometimes if you are communicating at the end, the way I will pese o canon no. Enipa ne bi ntiase e se de na wo si pen o pese o canon no. Enti de metimi aka ne se omunya rehemu yimu se family no abusuafo na ene eja.
Trodo, Kamadine Bobo, Mama Yentie, Kwesi Aboagye 100.9.
Kwesi Bonkwe.
Yankwe, yen shasi de bon krata no mun komo no pay say na tia. Kagum.
Ya shasi the Daily Graphic na ye de shasi na African Center for Energy Policy wo mo ye twaniti awa ASAP. Wo mo de ensem bi aba abonten a eno na Daily Graphic e bo ho amane. Watch let's say enyumako ahodo be se dunum 15 enna Ghana ban ene omo ekọ entiasepam ewo petroleum sector ho no se wo mo modern na yentumi entufa nwo ahodo no a eva emwa na yemfa nwo nso yentimi enya ne musuo na ne nyina mu no wo mo atumi atena se ayehwehwemu amo mo ahunu se enyumako dunum no a aban no ene omo kọ sa entiasepam ne nyina emum yensa pe ene wo mutimi di wo mo dwumadie a yenya afa nwo de firi wo mo nsem ne aka no eye dumienu pene de na cha so wo ma adwuma ba akokura wo mo eye ntiasepam no wo mo ani so etu wo mo bu sa ntiasepam ni nyina eso eno na esepfo e de ensem ye kodi amaga na ban se be ya wontina se na sa enwumakuo dunum no a mum yensa pe na timi boss a adwuma na ne wo mo ka eye dumienu no wo mo antimi anni sa nhye ni nyina na sa ntiasepam ni nyina so no wo mo anyi wo mo enfa ensi nchen se ne be ya ebetimi aboa na petroleum sector no so dwumade na ebetimi akonkan na se wo mo amhwe na wo mo ntwetwetwa sa eye nhye ni nyina mu na wo mo anni sa adwumakuo na ntena se embi so mo se edi enti na mo ne yakonti asepam na emom no mo ahwe na mo ani so a ebe wi akire no na akwakofa oha bebre edi ababeje petroleum sector no eso na wodi nsem wanya no ba betu dwa ebra wo friends and show from hyiamudie and executive director the ma ASAP Owura Benjamin Boakye wode ensemi nyina to nsentwefo animu a watch say Telo Ghana Limited ini Ghana enafe aka Energy Ghana wom de oma bomoden pa enti aban na mpene wom so matimi ama yanya fa nwa hodo no na so dumienu nkaye ne de wom hwe na fe sa agreement ni nyina wom entwam no wom mi so mo say de enti ena sa na Montie na yeka so wom moaye na yanya fa nwo no wom entimi antu abura kora mpo baako wo ho amfa amaya Daily Graphic ebo ho amane anapay
Frankasufo ede ema eye Michael NDC akane Ghana mampeni Owura John Dramani Mahama ede atu edwa awoche mu ese mampeni edie no nya de da fom kra obuni beka say stressful say owura mu say ya kima debi hwe ebeji wada je just enya de eda fom saa ba ne nyina ne mu no waje atum se obesom oman eno ti na ehu behia so betimi afri eye opapa mu na watimi esum oman no na aye kama Oxford University na empany ede ensemu ekoto edwam eno na woche mu eso nka bia nka so ko bia obenya life bia less protocol ne bia just a formal life obeso kokko chele kakra obetimi akwa chele obeso tu moto na nam krom se akane mampani se no open moto twipa obetimi akwa were so no bibia wo ye bia no protocol ne ade nya de eda form ojo no kwa de wa braka odi ntwukwa na obenya na nka bia ko te hoboko akoguso awsum ne mai efi di fie na so no the party for ne se he ne ha jem nya de be jawo se bia trafie na eso u trafie aso wan mai wa bra jubilee aso nda hono ma obetime ko tuma penye go fado afiri akunya so no ko tena so no so mo man ni yiem eto so no de na ka wonya na jo so ko be ko nemum no party for na nka se de fere se jem upe umpo se utri hu afudwino se efudwino de utri wa ebia no bra wa bra bia no fato ba pi ne bra ebe so mo man eto obaye no na enye se ebi ono akasa na sabio oye adufuru pe ana nani ebradia no segade na bo na media meje na so no party for the HS Ghana no we abehye ekoduru ye no ye gemu edema mpane ekufodo no eya aginsemu nto no beta beto aso no na woto aso wo chemu se ena presidency nti ena ma eri triu tuntum nyina edane ekoye fita ene uhuna uhu black no be bia ebium gem edi atoja wo chese ma paying enough from cry na so nyina mu no party for ena so womra na afo no kasa ti mu se eno bi akam edi amo man Ghana eto beto aso no wie ne prekokra na Ghana de en so daily post edi aba anopem
na daily graphic atafa eto sudun sia no ho ena medaso ejina na ebe na wotwe etwamu no ena yehu se nsensem ye etwagu ani nyina no efa special prosecutor wo mo cases ahodo dodo no ana wo chese wo mo ba be ye hwehwemu di afa ho ene aba be da bonte ma jese o manfo ka ho asem se special prosecutor ene abubuo ya wo boy ye nyina sa no wo hwekukwa mu ebo adwuma papa asisi an jese cases ahodo a wo dan wo mo a wo mo ebehwemu no wo ma ya de papa na no ana board chairperson the man office of the special prosecutor ma Melinda Ofori kwafo waba abonten ababeka se sa cases ahodo na na list of cases na etwaguo a omanfo ekeka ho asem se an wo mo cases we na ba hwehwemu anaso me ye hwehwemu di afa ho no wo cha se ni nyina ye montu mu na nya no kre na se cases bi wo ho no mu mpa special prosecutor aya ne dada e wo se eye ne wo mo aya hwehwemu awie na nya ne wo mo ba ye hwehwemu di afa ho eno ne yede hye wo mo nsati aka kire wo mo se wo mo nya hwehwemu emfa ade no ho ansa no mo de aba beto abonten etinya se fe no mo ba be ya hwehwemu nti de wo mo ba be ya hwehwemu no mo de be ba abonten na emum de be ba abonten no eye ne wo so mo aye hwehwemu awie e de afa ho eti de ba abonten no eye ne wo mo efe no mo ba be ya hwehwemu de afa ho de a ene emfiri wo mo adwosuo ho emfiri mo adwosuo nti Ghana fo emmo ni nyina emfa entunwu a we no nyina no wo de ba batu udwa ebra wo che se wo mo ekọ atenase no mo to adwene e de afa se afi ba akunnie no a special prosecutor ye de na dwumadie hye wo mo nsa no enuoma ben ene wo matimi aya ma me e de ensam we nyina no etu udwa wo che se Ghana fo mema wo mo entietie sansam ni nyina na nya sa ebe wi eche no anhwa dwumadie papa e wo so wo mo di no mo de boa na wo mo a wo mo agagaka adwa mu ana se wo mo kita hye proya kanka ni dwumudie adori wo mo a wo mo ekunditia wo man ni nyina wo betimi etu ase no wanhwe be wi eche ne de ni kodi sa afa no a ebe se no kra enti ma me ensam a wo de tu udwa e de fa ensam a ba abonten a year list of cases ahodo a wo che say a free special prosecutor ajosuo e de aba abonten enchen no eno no
era so gina daily post emuna politics honum bio no ena wosa ebo amane e wase ha wo che say achechefo ayefa wo mo ano mo echa de double track no wo mo echemu esebosume ensu enie wo mo achade a ekom ede wo mo dodom na de ye boa wo mo ede musika ede ema wo mo ede se de eye nibre na abapa double track achechefo no say mo ntwe ka na me eja duma eda edwoda ebe ye do bewo no bewo kowa de kowa mo fa sika fa mayem ye koyeba bosume pole ensu enie na ka wankasa uti wada wuye adwuma saye na bosume nso ye ntua wo ka akadwuma no ga bezima ya na ana mudi nipa awusa nje se de omani abre omoka edi acheji yes for say mo sori nya mo na so enye sade a ade a efe ebe ye mutan double track ade chede enna form enye adekuma kura ereti no wo mo sisese de mo hwe na 7 months no mo hwe sika ina form onye sa adwoda ebe ya ekroma abe ye hye eno so no daily post ede aba enano pay
na daily graphic ekrata no echi no obehwa no modi a wacha se sisi etidi yade no sade na agent na ha na fe no emma omanfo dodo na nkwada titiru wo moto nananom ewo ensiedo no na anam so mampanifo epeso om kenya wo ho ewo eye pane awodo wo de wo mo vaccination ni nyina emu na anam so amoma kopie mu ewo mfimfini mantamu amwacha se nkwada be se apem baako anase 1000 wo mo etimi avaccinate wo mo a nkwada no wo mo ehye ase eye be se na wotwe mienu entamu ani na kyase wo mo abo mo moden papa eno mo etimi avaccinate nkwadaa no a wɔde afotuo kwade ama abatan wodo nyina so ɔmo hwɛ no ɔmo ma ɔmo ma yɛntimi emma wɔn enure bi anase yɛnwɔ wɔn panie sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnkɔnkɔba sɛ ɛbɛnam sɛ tiri yade so na afei no wɔn ahwere wɔn emma ne nyinaa na regional director of health service Dr. Alexis ɛna wɔde ababeto dwa wɔkyerɛ sɛ aka ne wɔn ba bɛhyɛ aseɛ na afei wɔn de saa vaccination wei nyinaa no abɛwo wɔn kwadaa no wɔn nya ne nte yɛ sɛ ebi mo kasan enuro no firi ama no ne na aba ɛna aborɔfo ne test yɛ ɛna yɛde wɔn kwadaa no a ebi mo wuwu ɛna ebubu ebi mo ɛna den de wɔse ɛnya nokorɛ da wɔn ahwɛ nnuro ni mu na saa nnuro wei no ɛboa ɛmɛti de yade ne nyinaa ase tumi tu free nkwadaa ne mu enti saa sɛnsɛm na etwa go saa wo de obakɔ a saa nnuro wei yɛ fɛ na aborɔfo ne de aba na wɔn abibifo de yɛ adwene hwɛnti wɔn de ba bɛsɔ yɛ ahwɛ ɛwɔ yɛn so no ne nyinaa no wɔse ɛnya nokorɛ a wɔde nsɛm wei nya no ba bɛto dwa ɛbrɛ mpopie mu ɛwɔ koforidua na wɔn ɛda dwumadie yi adi ɛwɔ ɛhɔ no mu
Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Sinu Asiogwe na kwabna minim se mo baka ya nansia hu sa asemi ba beto dwa omanpanyin dada mahama asemi okokan ya no ebeye ensem bebre boot for boot comment bi no
okay but bibia saba
se wa chirechiri mu se politicians na se na omanpanyin dada wo chirechiri no de ma me money no na tie na meba Wabuame, so get man dada Mahama.
Hopeful that with level-headedness we can achieve, a peaceful outcome and have peaceful elections in 2020. I was shocked by what I saw. I saw the videos of Ayahuasca West Wogon, and I saw the masked men. They were in masks. And when we asked at the Commission of Inquiry, the one who was commanding them said, they wore the mask to prevent mosquito bites. I mean, can you imagine that? So the shock of seeing what happened there, of course, I mean, when you speak and you're emotionally charged, I said that we're going to match them boot for boot, but everybody knows my disposition, and so I'd rather have a peaceful outcome than...
Correct. But I said, man, we are casting for a chair. That's a yes, I can't say
Baby, was seeing the heat of the movement. I don't make sure in a political platform, sir.
It's a make a TR pay.
Yeah,
you make me hit.
No. Here is no political platform. Mpacho baby, I have a political platform.
So be a platform will crab heated.
No, but we're a political platform. And to me, McCann phobia, I am a catch
say you need to make a vagina.
We have a catch No.
Okay, we say Jerry, that's why you boko. On the boot for boot. James Osradi, or no Sunday school teacher. Sunday school. Our sons of God.
Ghana Montie. All the Samba Kassia Bo Goaka Tamunsa Amaya Kwesi Aboagye Onye Yimu Nukretrodo Kagile men kamagile bo Nitafe Mumma yentie Kwesi Aboagye 100.9
Me da se anope se onya GDA I bring now the video ni to 100.9 neat na wutie in Ghana Montie Kwesi Aboagye wa na so who sabe ne kwabena ne nana mana bia ye disa nkomo na eni aye boy wo manpanyi dada John Dramani Mahama wo gina Oxford US abrochime mo kodi dwuma bi ona na omu busebusa na about some of the comment bia insane bia wakana no church sa boot for boot comment ni mu en wakana say aya so West Wogon by election no ohwe video ni esi ni ekoso eni se ni osi hu niama no na wahu na akwa say na manfo no wo bro mo sa ni eka county watch it in the heat of the movement was sure no na say bia ujina political platform so I don't know more kokan yes I boot for boot no ba say amanfo wo munim ni ye pa nim so no de wodwo boko enya sa na ote o manpanyi dada John Mahama na no kasa hono said but anopen koma ye di ye efa ye three kidnapped Takrade girls no ye need the spokesperson ma ebusiano Michael Grant here for the yenuni di nkomo no unse oboso for ye osubempa edin ewom na no pay ato yensa afre no na asema abrantie kan de se mo amote ye se so osubempa asema wo kan se asemi obeka wo ye Neat FM so anope bi afre no yenuni di nkomo so ye san kwada miensan so mampanyi frɛ no dia obetimi akyerɛ police ni ba ko bi betimi aboa na nkoda be bi omo bia no yetimi ehunu na enu na Michael Grant for the kase asem na so for kan oben no pa nko be hwe ni so mo amote nsem o kan Reverend Dr. Isaac Osubempai, leader, founder, Glorious Word Power Ministries. Reverend, that's more about Baba Nita FM so.
You papa made your not saying.
Bako now, sir.
Namia Dumo, Miss Mahoye.
Send an amiche mu na no ayedi nkomo a wo de tu dwa se enkodai takrade enkodai bebi o mo hye no de o mampanyi efre wonim bebi a betimi a kire police ni obeboa na ehu nkodai o mampanyi watene nka akwa akosi se
Yo medase na mpacho wo se obi senka obemi anka obede
asemi de
na so obi so obemi anka obebo meniso
kasamafo ma eye 3 kidnap girls na no pay no kan on radio so say sa asem no wo kan ni de wedi hu ya pa
enkwada no a omo ayira na busuani bi na kan sa on se Ghana ha na yeti no se dabre inipa ennim asofo so mfaso asema me kan ye no na I mean it na nyese me kan di agro because minim bi awrade tumi ye me ko two scripture bi dana na me no din komo no say Elisha na otinifi so Syria hene epo bia o hye na hemfie ene ne mpanifo boye editia Israel hene koyon be faso e dey attack Israel hene nyinara Elisha no ni hobi but nyame bie na nim ani hu nyame timi bie odifo ni mo hu ade nyame timi mo so hu aniso ade hu na me pese me kire se enye wanwa se nkwala no ma yira no asofo betimi abompaye amo nyame betimi ya adom ama yehu nkwala no ma yira no na me kan bibi se ma sori ebi asida me kai wuma bi me frɛ no aso dem se ne ba yira minim ne da erade ma me kire no be bi a ne ba no owo ene de ekoso ne da odi bi hu akwala no esi ma wuma no de akwala no ba asori ema de erade fa me so kan ni nyina sa pepe ni si enye se si ba kope I happen more than twice I go me church me church members 8 ya o ma ni se de ye sofu ikan e no kre sa brante ya wo ka so be mi aka bebo manisu aposifo betima ye hwehwemu wo honam mu ba me pese me kama ne ti ase se ono na sori awoko wo gidi wo ne sofu mu a wo betumi adini gidi aka ne sofu achi ama ne sofu na bompaye ama ba bia nkwala no wo bia no nyame kra betimi protect nkwala na bonkwala no ho ban sabe yourself wonti mi nkwala na nkwanti o muntem. Point number 2, unyame betimi afa polisi woso amoma hu akwada enkwada no erade tumi yesa ade enti me kansem we de kire unyame tumi a owo enu unyame tumi a etimi adwuma efa nipa mu ema nipa hu unyame enu unyam enti we uba na be kase obemi anka bebo maso na kyese wo no oboa si ehunu modehie no ma yira no anafe sebe omwa now Ghana ha me kan pen say ye wa prosifo bi o Ghana ha no mo a o ma yibida o matimi chi amrobes minim prosini bi a amrobes bi ko ma antiama buzi afi otumi afishi o out akokoche wo ye Christian tete nyohunu oni wo ye expert e was hard ya papa Kofi Boakye ono so ye expert e was hard no minim so ne chi atai enti Ghana ha no aprosifo bi wa ha no mo a eniema sa no o me expert o betimi tu sa na mo no na eto so bi man yem fancy etirimu se bibia na ye honam nko a adigo no ma ye hia prayer support enti no se enkwala no ma yira no busuani ni ba bonten na be cancer so wadimi me ho yawa na te se mpabo a yen ye pese ye bo e de tai se adwumadi ye ti manyame adom emi etimi hu nkwala no
sofo misrewo ni yaudie ni gina se wo si se omampanyin amfrɛ di obi ofrɛ wa bi asade obetumi aboa pa ni omampanyin no no woka se na wo pa nipa enim enuonyam ana nyame enim enuonyam na senka wo ye omampanyin kura amfrɛ na se bia o kyerɛ bebia nkoda ewo obuo otumi bua na ehu bebia nkoda ewo a ɛyɛ nyame esu adwuma no wayɛ no ɛno kura na ɛbɛma amanfo agye atum yes nations prophet ne ne ka ho te na ebisa omrani na woyɛ sɛ wɔmampanyi ɛfra na wobɛboa de a wɔsi hɔ de ɛno kura ka na ɛm sɛ amana wadwa a wɔka sɛ wobɛ anka wɔbɛhwe w'ani so yi
ka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔno onim nyansa yie ɛna menyini sɛ ɔkɔ asɔre ɔwɔ sɔfo asɛm ne sie watumi akɔ no sɔfo hɔ ɛde asɛm no akɔto ne sɔfo ani wɔyɛ kristoni anaa wɔyɛ muslim ma menka asɛm nkyerɛ no Saul ne papa mfunumu yiraeɛ no ɛnyɛ Samuel ne tutu ne nan kɔɔ Saul nkyɛn yo ɛyɛ Saul ɛne kɔɔ Samuel n'ase ɛma Samuel etu anamon bɔ mpa yɛ ka kyerɛ Saul sɛ papa donkis no wahunu na papa ɔhwehwɛ ɛnyɛ biribia na ɔsɔ ɔsɔfo ne tutu na namu mu kɔ abusuafo n'anim ntimi tuka emra takra na me musabusa sɛ mehwehwɛ wɔ mu a ɔmo ma ayira ne fie enti saa nipa na ɔkasa no oni sɔfo wɔ gidie wudi mu wakɔ no sɔfo nkyɛn ɛnyɛ biribia na ɔsɛ nipa ne tu na namu ɔba hɔ ɛna mo nka bi da sɛ mepɛ ɔmapani anim adɔm ɔmapani wɔyɛ madamfo da bi a mepɛ sɛ hunu bi a metumi ehu no nti ɛno kora de ɔmfenam tɔntwi sɛdeɛ meka no tomate wɔpɛni ɛna ɛnyɛ afe na mepɛ sɛ meyɛ popular ɛna me no sɛ obi bɛyɛ popular meyɛnyia me medie menyia ne sɛ meleti Yesu din na mekyerɛ nipa nkwagyeɛ kwan ɛne nyia me ɛnyɛ sɛ meyɛ popular na mepɛ sɛ meyɛ popular for what popular no ɛnna bɛtu ti
ɛhɔ na bi no ɛne nya adwen ɛnyɛ just abranche nkwa
ɛnyɛ popular no na ɛbɛmi atwerɛ me din wɔ nkwa
ebi sɛ wopɛ sɛ o left nyame na wopɛ sɛ o left ne dia wobɛkyerɛ nkɔdɛ ɛno ahia sɛ obi adeɛ
adenti na saa nipa yɛ wɔkasa yi ɔwɔ gyidie wɔ ne sɔfoɔ mu ɔkɔ asɔre asɛm yi baayɛ ɛhepɔ no aba abɔnten bɛka sɔfoɔ yi a mo Ghana mo ayɛ wɔ mpaebɔ mu yɛhu nkwala yi wɔn na ɛkyerɛ aba abɔnten abɛka sɛ mekura maama me make comment bi kora mfa saa issue yi ho a na nka ho akora na bɛkasa kora de asɔfoɔ yi bɔ saa issue yi mu na ne nsɛm bi hɔ nom a nya bɛpi sɛ na ne ɛhia asɔfoɔ na sɛ ɔka sɛ wobɛn sɔfoɔ no abɛbɔ n'aso mu a ɛna ɛna kyɛ sɛ wo na woka saa woboa sɛ wopɛ sɛ wohunu wade sie no anaasɛ wommoa memetee kora mpo sɛ yɛ so wɔ se police ni bi takorade ɔyɛ mɛma damfo a mɛmi ne di nkɔmmɔ a police ni nim baabi a nkɔla ne sɛ na police ni mɛma damfo mete sɛ ɛwɔ kasa
wasi osusu sa
na me kora me takorade hɔ no saa police ni ɔka kora ne din kora me nim ne din wo sɛ me no kasa kora me ntimi mu ne din nim obi a wɔtakorade me no obi a nkasa a wɔtakorade enti na ayɛ ɔmu asɔfoɔ kakra na wodi wo ka wei na wopɛ sɛ ohu di hie ya wayere enti wofiri sɛ wonam hwehwɛmu nkwa bɛtumi aboa abra mpaebɔ nyɛ adwuma wu wobɛtumi ahu nkwala no baabi kora bɛhu ɔmo dead body ɛno so ɛna wobɛtumi ahu nkwala no abra nkwala no ɛwɔ alive na ɔmo wɔ nkwam ɛno ne nyinaa yɛ hwehwɛ sɛ sɛ apolisifoɔ yɛ duom bɛtumi biaa sɛ ɔmbɛhunu nkwala no but nneɛma sei no ana hia sɛ yɛde mpaebɔ so bɛta apolisifoɔ no akyi ama onyame atumi ayɛ adom ama ɔmatumi ahunu nkwala no enti mpaebɔ a yɛde support bibi adeɛ ɛnyɛ bɔne o adeɛ bi a yɛyɛ bia yɛmfa nhyɛ atum sɛ mpaebɔ play major part ɛna yɛnyi ntum sɛ wɔ nyame asɔfo wɔ ɔman yi mu a onyankopɔn tumi bi asɔfo ani ɛmu mu ho adeɛ enti mankɔfo mfa ntwa mpoa sɛ mo na moseɛ sɛ moyɛ adiifoɔ mu ho adeɛ ade nkyɛ na nkwalaa yera na montumi hunu nkwalaa no na mosora mohyɛ nkɔma kɛseɛ obi de asɛm abɛto asɔfo ani na ka asɛm yɛnti a wo sɛ ɛnni kwan sɛ ɔmampanyin frɛ wansa nti wo sɛ meameto na meama sɔre na makɔgye asɛm no atamani ase meyɛ CID ni menyɛ CID ni o menyɛ prosini meyɛ nyame nipa but yɛbɛtumi aboa wɔ mpaebom na mebɛtumi abie ani because ebi asi da wohwɛ sorosɛm mu awom ɛyɛ Saul ɛna ɛkɔ Samuel nkyɛn nyɛ Samuel na ɛkɔ Saul nkyɛn nti ɔno nso ɔbɛn ne akɔbɛbɔ ma so no ɛyɛ better sɛ nkɔbɛhwɛ ne sɔfoɔ na akɔdwa to ne sɔfoɔ na na sɔfoɔ aboa mpaebom na nka yɛtumi ahu no nkwalaa no na mewɔ bɛgyina no sɛ ɔbɛn ne abɛbɔ ma so ɛne ɛhɔ na ɛbɛtumi invite me wosu bɛmpa sɛ memmoa na yɛhu no nkwalaa no nyɛ me nkwa na meyɛ sɔfoɔ Ghana ha ebi a kabɛtumi play major part but the aberanteɛ no koraa kɛnti no obie no ho ɔbɛfrɛ me ɛwɔ asɛm wɔ koraa me make a comment I will never open my mouth again ɔno nso ɔbɛbɔ me ma som ɔmfa na no ntwitwi fam ɔbɛbɔ me wosu bɛmpa ma som ne nkurɔfoɔ no ma yera no ɔmbɛkɔ so ayera saa so ɔpɛ sɛ yɛhu nkwalaa no a yɛbɛtumi abɔ mpa yɛ aboa but deɛ ɔka ne deɛ to ankohu ne sɔfoɔ no ammoa ma sɔfoɔ ankaa nkwalaa ne mpaebom because nkwalaa no yɛ Ghana adehyeɛ na yesu amfa mpaebɔ antan Ghana police akyi ama nneɛma ntoto yi a because munya asɔfoɔ ni sɛ yɛ mpaebɔ make impact a lot ɛwɔ Ghana ɔman mu ha asɔfoɔ ɛwɔ hɔ nyame ti asɔfoɔ mpaebɔ enti munya fa ni die ma nyame asɔfoɔ nyame nko ani osu bɛmpa wo ɔno ana sɔre ɔkɔ no ɔgyidie wɔ ne sɔfo ma ne sɔfo ka betuma bɔ mpae ama nyame ayɛ adoma me ehu kwala ne ntem ɛnyɛ nwanwa
so I said near wakuma baka krano pay say wo kan say eye nkoda no beda so ayira saa no em say ne okan ama obu efu pa
na wo problem na pe say ye boa wa na wo say jiro no say diatem say bo ba mi anka bobo maso bobo maso say de enti say me metima bompa ya me ehu kwala no ntimi me sa asombo say wo ma pani pe ne freme a metu anamon kire say eni ntimi sa asombo yes de enti ameka saa no enkofo bebe ni eni gidie wo yenye mu but nkofo mo gidie wo yenye mu no eni ebetimi etu anamon bi abompa ye aboa because Bible said baby Jesus call your mujini di no otimi ye ho de nyuma ba baby okọ ma nyina ni wantimi anya ho de nyuma bia wo wo ye nyame nipa na obi ye nya gidie wo mu a obompa ye kura ma na enya dwuma
that's why
gidie wo mu a obompa ye ma na enya dwuma
I say obu efu because you tie nsem no senior osika no kura say asem in abranche na kan kura sisi obi afre wo ho kura won kan hwe biom na te say obu efu sofo
na wo wan kasa opani di abranche kan nti wan kasa ye wa wo de show wo nsuru gujim a ye nyina ye nsuru gujim e wo meni e wo yen enso wo mom kura no senka wo kasa be so sofo na be kasa na mesere ga na sofo ye mom paye ne adihye ye nhunu wo mo na so wo betina me nyini senkwala na wo ma yira no on na wo mo me nya sure so ono na ye promo mba se ne ye promo ba pa onye abosome nkuro ye promo bank o me kasa asem wo senka wo ba ye nka beka sofo su bempa no kra se obetimi aboa ni abompa ni ehun kwala ro ni mesere ga na sofo mo fa mpa bo nta yeti na yensu mote ni ntimi hu ye ma no enu ni nyanfa senka ni ankasa nsem we ne meka ba me ma me twampo a me di diatem e me ba so mu o be bo me ma so are me na kokko kidnap kwala ro oni po no tena ba bi ka se ye be kidnap kwala e de agu aban ani mase onu po wan ka so be kokko na so na me a me free ye mom paye na ntaibo betimi aboa me ehu kwada no no ma pani efreme no kase ye mom paye ye hwe ye hunu kwala na me osu bempa de metumi hu osiwo ene akonche no kora me ye ne ya bompa ko sie be hu kwala no mo ne be na maye ne ka so ma pani a ampa o ma pani wo gidie e wo osu bempa mu nti me kasa me dika ko no bia na wo gidie e wo nyame nipa mu ene o Ghana fo mo gidie wa sofo mu o mo ma yire ebi mo gidie wa sofo mu na brante no kase me ntu so ogidie wo de sofo mu ogidie a ade no nko no sofo nchen ema ne sofo mompaye me gito mpa se ne sofo anasa sofo betimi abompaye am yetumi hu kwala yi enya ade a irade ntumi nye me gidie no kire me se ye betimi hu kwala no na me gidie so kire me se enkwada no wo baabi a ye bompaye nyame kra betimi bia ni am yehu a enye bone enya bibia no se ye ye no hunemu ni mebu no ye hia mpaebo emu nyame bambi because ya kina punkwalai ya hunu wo mo ya hwe ye bia mbesa ato aso na te to aso ba ye bompa ye onyame kra betini ayadom na onyame asia no kwan se be ya apart from sankwalai kra bi se enti o man mu bi enti mpaebo de Ghana ye hia enya bone mami fa we
ntwato wo mo a wo mo so mo ka se well so for usu bempa nim se ta se mu ya wo kan in fact oni bebi ankoda no bia wonim so odi o mampani be forum so mampani pe na ofre no be kwa ade onim so anya ade o mampani be frɛ no because mampani be frɛ no nka wo kan se be na wotwe kura na ekire o mampani frɛ no and because unim so mampani frɛ no enu tina ade o mampani di be din be frɛ mu eno no dia no yi na de be mo nipa akosa
opani so bi ka so usu bempa wonim hwe ya no kasa kwa eyo no tani pakro no ono anasem minim hwe kura se prosin cheme minim hwe ya me konko bokro no me konko diewu se minim hwe enti ne ete Ghana ha na ye bre no a niema bi se etimi sisi ndiko ye nim hwe aw Ghana fo nim akyedie bi so mfaso ozu bempa nim hwe minim hwe eso me kan se nyame animunyam do nyame se nyame kan so sisi eso minim hwe enti no ono na ye ne se minim hwe but nkrofo bi die minim hwe pa because nkrofo bi mayira amanyame na me so am yehu wo mo nti san nkrofo no so nkogye be din ka so osu bempa wonim hwe enti nkwala ayera keke eno ebe mo nkrofo so be pa waben me nya no na mehwehwe nti obi ka se me nim hwe nti den odi opepra obi nka so akwa no woni wosra woni achedie bia akwa no kra no nyame nsani ne su bia me pa mo chew nyame pe eno obu aten ena wonyimi ni obi so jimidi ena sebe me wo nkrofo bi o mu jimidi a sebe mpredwason omumu edu nim nyansa mpo chen nkrofo bi o mu kasa so be mpo nim hwe mfaso bia ni osu be mpaso eso nkrofo bi ogidie osu be mpo mi se mfaso wono so pa enti de okasa ne de ono anasem nti opa onka opeso wonyai ena me nsem bi wono ma me no wo ya me den affect me ena wo ka obi se na osofo su be mpasa de o ma pani pene frɛ no a na semi kra ba ye hwan na afrɛ obi hwan na afrɛ osofo bi me ka sa e kra hwan na afrɛ me nanka was expecting kra senka abusua no kro mu ate hia yera ne tie sa semi kra no anko mu be frɛ osu be mpakwa wo fon so se bi anya mini pa ya keso akase me yesro ye nsuru mote ye nim so ye nya mini pa do aye wo mpa ebom nti die na ebia ye betimi abɔ ho mpa ya mo nyame ahye no ho ni nyam bibi sei no e na efe I was expecting senka menya call bi kra sa that yente hwe na sumbo bom na fe afra busua entan aba sa sumbo ozu be mpa masum asem ne kwa akwa ne de na no kan ye why big mistake ahe akwa no de asem na waka na wa amwa family no obebo ozu be mpa asum ebe ya nko nsa ma mre twinsan na fe kura no di petrol gujim
okay
the petrol gujim wa se asem no
okay
obema menim panifuo bi anamontu bi kura me mejai eno no o ka se da bre minim ba bi ankwala ne
so for say no na me say yes na say obu efu
o tu minim ba bi ankwala ne she
so fa one stand ho ebufu a obiri kro no fa one stand
opani me ka no kura no se mi o su bempa me ka ne she nyame ne monyo enya me nko ye wasopo bi won mo betimi abompa ye amu nyame ame ehu nkwala no o mu huru ba bi ankwala no wo mpa nyame beboa ame ehu nkwala no enti nipa nyi tije wo nyame mu nyame ntimi nya hwe enti awurade a yesom no no wonye nsanchani nyankopon ana
all right well
enti ye oni pa hwe ye because bible mu obi trene se odifo bi so e ma ne sakai na obi trene se bo su be paso no e sure say okun yo betima bo maso o de ne sabe bo me maso oh papa
Nyamisha, so Reverend Isaac Osubempa, leader, founder, Glorious Word Power Ministries International. No pay need 100.9. Ghana Montie Sunu Asiogwe. Mame ko mo comment ni biaba. Potofi from Insoem says Mame ya Tiwa Dodankwa didn't speak French or German language when addressing the media about the missing girls. She must respectfully bring the missing girls. She said she know the whereabouts. That's Potofi from Insoem now. Tay from Finland says, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the era of Nana Dodankwa, where a certain Tiwa Dodankwa lobbies for the IGP position with absolute impunity, despite her apparent exhibition of such gross incompetence. So Tiwa Dodankwa's strategy to satisfy Nana Dodankwa is the perpetual harassment of opposition leaders. I see. After all, she got rewarded with her current position by covering up the thievery by Nana Dodankwa's appointees. Sad precedents from Finland with that. And to one also from Ochiniba Kwame Brakwa Akrata, if I says, it's clear that former President Mahama is still dazzling with the knockout Nana Addo gave him. Has he forgotten that just 2.5 years ago, he was the mouthpiece of our electoral commission? So why is he saying that Charlotte Say rigged the 2016 elections for Nana Addo? Truly, Ojam Dak is still dazzling with the knockout. That is Ochiniba Kwame Brako with that. And to one here from Mystic in Saoma Dredri says, in fact, Madam Tiwa Adodankwa is disgrace. It's a disgrace to Ghana Police Service. The story is rhetoric and misinformation is just beyond comprehension. She should apologize to Ghanaians for lying on the Takoradi kidnapped girls issue, and she should resign now. Hey, incompetence pa ni. One from Mystic in Sawam Aduajiri with that. Teacher Constitution, Riamwasi says, if Ghanaians will listen to me, they should ignore the What? Okay. I don't really get. Teacher, why do you do another MCB who's 20? Mamin ko na minye King Ayonde from Jopa Medical Center Bodju says so advise the CID whoever masterminded the elevation of her annexing this MD position has been so unpatriotic and done a great disservice to Ghana. Even with this 9-second opportunity, Mamiya Tiwa Dodankwa did not clear her earlier press conference gaffe, but rather murky the waters. All right, or muddy the waters. That's one from King Ayonde. Now to this one here from Meshach Asante Abosoko and say, hey, Mamiya Tiwa Dodankwa. So you came to lie to the people of Ghana and the families of those kidnapped girls. And this is how you want to become IGP. But I won't be surprised if Nana Dodankwa name her as IGP because there is a saying that show me your friend and I'll show you my her character, credibility. I advise she speak less and shouldn't rule out internal conspiracy. That's one from Farouk from Tema. 0206972444. That's our text line. I'll bet me idea wadrin channel dia faso. It's also serve as our WhatsApp line. I'll bet me the wadrin channel dia faso and pay na wode aba 0206972444. 0206972444. Yeah, to us ni agye and common be a fee a the bon kratan. But before me call ye semna a fee a the bon kratan mu. And pay any ba kwa ya ba ma o man penyi dada John Mahama watch chire walk boot for boot who has yentie in your kind.
Hopeful that with level-headedness we can achieve, a peaceful outcome and have peaceful elections in 2020. I was shocked by what I saw. I saw the videos of Ayasu West Wogon and I saw the masked men. They were in masks. And when we asked at the Commission of Inquiry, the one who was commanding them said, they wore the mask to prevent mosquito bites. I mean, can you imagine that? So the shock of seeing what happened there, of course, I mean, when you speak and you're emotionally charged, I said that we're going to match them boot for boot, but everybody knows my disposition. And so I'd rather have a peaceful outcome than...
Penyi dada John Dramani Mahama and no chechi musa comment about a brebi our platform so boot for boot was it well one years are not here. It was just in the heat of the moment in 70 a year platform so as impune so unknown to me politicians amanyofu no more can samsa enti I also was well gone sam no bye na or hese ne niam si course na eno e show bi bewure mu enti enmo okaka sa no penyi dada Mahama. Well, young trust your engine 70 being feed the one crater, Manope. Ama, Yanko.
Yeah, to us, I did the custodian, the work crata, fine, to sum you, a ho and a maba ababejina. Na and nay and a Ghana man penny, and a adodankwa a kufuado. What day, Nansia, a year, a probo, a quaco piemu, a woman senior, I would want me and son. Yet see me at the Aka Ghana, ye men senior would do a war on my Ghana moon. Na eno na watch say we be akwa share nin probo na say nin sare ni nyina ase ewo oti regional we be akopie mu ewo jase kan ewo na watch say we be akotwa eye sword ahodo no amu na say we de aso be akobọ form na afi o matimi ahyase na jase kan dodu pepesu eye ekwan no so o matimi ahyase na wo matimi atwa na kama ama ya kwan so jojo nso no ebetimi afa ne ntuma pefra yie na ni nyina no eye ensem a wotimi ene nanano asankwanya one more a walk jase kan ekokodi enkomo efa ho ebra wode kokotu wo mo animu se sino hydro project no ni nyina ehyemu enu nti no mba betwa ekwan no de ama wo mo ewo jase kan eye kajebi na afei biakoye a eno ewo jase kan biom eye constituency wono mo wo mo ebetimi abomodin atwa kwan no de amompa wo wie pepepe obakopie mu ewo pasa na e won so ode aso be kwakọ form na o ma hyase atwa pasa mama akura akwan no enso e de ama wo mo a eni nyina no e wo Nkwanta South constituency wono mo na wone akyerɛkyerɛfo nso ene adesuafo nso e wo Nkwanta SHS nso be kwakọ hyiam e wo ho na wode aso abɔ form na efe wo ma hyase nso e wo wono mo a school dormitory nso e wo wono mo no ene classrooms ahodo nso wo betimi asi e de ama wo mo a ne nyina no bibia betimi akɔ enkan ye panti aprobo a Ghana man pani de be kwakọ hyase ene e wo oti mantemu no ni nyina ebetimi akoyi a na kyese de yehwe animu se ebetimi asi e wo honom eno no
ufa aye monsieur mami komra me koba
yem se ka kwenhye bi asi wo ma 7 say se ka ne bi kwa fi so abeto form ne ade nti
mile 7 ehin fa potin
I'm saying overhead ne so ho say bi abeto from ti number bi aba nti chim so koba
okay
ne ahwese de no it approved for etienka
all right ora ben boache ofa ye de bokrata daily graphic na ni phone da hanum sin we page aye homa bi kuta ne nsemu a ohwe anum say ora ben boache executive director ma Africa Center for Energy Policy Trinity Akano ASEP na asemo e down say review all petroleum agreement ASEP for no e kan say na yanyin chichemu ade kronti a wo mo kan sa ora boache da asemo akwa baba ni TFM so anope for so Joseph Papa na boko de so review all petroleum agreements in chechemu pa ne saying dia na is for mo pese mo kire dia ntina mo ama mo kan say
yo said yeah can say was about review all non-performing agreements say ejuma ye tie contract buying companies assign some concoction oil and my no so the contract no AC eco say oil to no enough from and you know I buy say ono the sika ba ko from na onim de be free mo aba if you are with me spend over $50 million drilling the well na onim say ubenya oil and say unya oil until ya unya companies are on bottom edo with me aka say me de manya oil no kra me spend this sika no hami and as me fan no more aba no more boa no more fan one and he say you discover oil companies they buy MIS and sign contract with new blocks more musenka musun ko oil de binasen kanya me ya dom na nyepia yen so ye abo yembra but ushemwa our companies na dey oil blocks na emo no to do na etso na omo asam omo nan omo nya adwuma ewo block no so na oil no so no one go to from ahwehwa anya dia obehu enti no 2017 and the year report near kire adwuma ya dey share omo nsa say also omo ye and I hear the omo aye ihu say company to do na omo nya adwuma omo not so kwa and ye shaban enkran say that na tie dia yenji blocks na fama omo a omo aye ready to omo ye adwuma make sure omo share oil na yetumi nye bi na dia bo yembra and then money ye promises oh ye be hwehwem 2 years on near update here report no say ye kan no sign na akwakosi ban adwa na mo and say o matimi agege blocks no bia na ene ko hu say still no ye tianete ebi monje enye o magi blocks no still am to so munya adwuma bia even since 2017 your first report on sa contract no la munya adwuma na enso no that the blog no so enti na na kaka ye name for sign contract and the contract so if you want I can say every phase usually it's over for exploration block I am 7 years and the 7 years na ya chim am say first 2 years and I say 2.5 years no say na what we and to me here no na am extension into the second phase put me here no more extension to the final phase. Every phase no one a budget. And the amount of spend $30 million and $50 million on phase 1. And man say the one to me yes I jumana. I was so 2 years ago I was spending no at the GNPC. And sana I extended I'm work for second phase no. And some other companies in went me and jumana almost so.
And but you also mo buy your mom musika. No mo ejumana mo ye no.
No. No. Budget. When I bet you say we spend $50 million on the block for phase 1.
Okay.
And that is your program of expenditure for that phase, you know. And the about FSS can overspend it on the block. And you want me and spend here. I also would see us can at the GNPC. That is your sanction as a punishment. I want to say.
Oh, okay.
I also would see the balance on your program no at the GNPC. And so no companies no Montie and so no that sort of blog no so almost so amun into from near who say oil maybe share one as the be and near can say na no be there I was me blog no if you want some na ye dem a omo bet me aye adwuma no we can say now it's a new gas discovery diaba or ENI blocker. Yeah, the man just 2016. Yeah, within that 3 years, no what me I do more some year I could to form. I'm almost me I make a discovery. And it's all the my company I'm more than a musica. I do my number to me I that's no the Akoma companies here Obia Cranty or Munka or oil industry and so no. Almost if I come to blocks no. But usually there are companies now and say they hold the blocks for speculative reasons. Until what it is so or no one come back no one say they are one in China so to be and I say oh you will copy now what I say ban now everything about the demo and issue and I say or they are found as some coin but and to say to a cost of our companies not know what they were or more any a juma or blog no more the demo.
I see. Michelle na muhwehwe mu no mutimi hu ebia say adwumaku na companies a wo mo magege o mote blocks isu a wo mo nya hwe a sigan so esu omutu a wo muntua na na
oh companies ni na do mudin atoja our report no mu omodoso Kamak Amni Heritage Springfield omodoso
okay
not omo 12 and
okay
omo nyina mudin our report no
and o kan bibi nso a o chese sika so mutua nso mutua omda so ti honom sei enti we no hwan sede na sese wo hwese senka wo mo nye na sika so mutua no maje no ayese konongo kaya wono a won swade no obi ma maje wono nso ti honom saa na ogina ade no ho hwan ana so ensure say bia sika yesi age ne e be pamo ma ne apamo mu
your agencies under the Ministry of Energy. Responsibility in the minister and your agencies are the GNPC say omuka every block into more human almost say companies in almost spend this cano because the moment you spend this cano and two fang on a Vasobia we share now or blog no and you know almost also money that or no more share their companies no more yeah you to minister no and now to commission so and now monitor the performance of this agreement. Also, so many that or no more share companies the be a jumano. Now, omonya omutimi to a buy for say company omantimi anya juman the NG blog no and free or more and some. And you know, omuna I said be a peso ya juno ombetimi alpha amontu me fe no motimi aye de also moyena blocks ni ajama ombetimi a juman.
Na yasemo report no so mu kan bibi about transparency say bia kwan ya fa so bia e dey sa blocks no dey man no sa contract ya na mu nhye dan na ho no sa na tie
yeah and so we share emre twemu na ye issue we for administrative process we ba na community na wa na o share no wanim na so open na o the blog no ama no akoye adwuma e wo so and yam say no inyina ye tie say nya de beboa and yes samra no and they you know you say the competitive tendering process and I say the opposite direct negotiation can also publish it now go through a transparent approach among for any DH so they be the air cost on the blog on man on there and I'm say I don't know to say but most of the contracts are you can ask them to see all of them went through the administrative process the minister and the agencies just negotiated on first come first serve basis.
Okay. Well, yes, somebody has me by somebody to join ministry no so the response about so mgusu a wo ye review sana mate sana ti ana se o ma hyase ensem no bia maka no o ma hyase ahwehwem ni ne ka ho
yeah sana yate na the high and say yet the 2017 issue report no yet the same thing
okay
you know yeah hope you said this time around no yeah sign got it promise but yeah the be juma na yeah say the interest of the state may be protected yeah.
Okay, all right. When you're here saying about better say pay na it come be see Aboagye. It's a 4-year executive director Ura Aboagye an pay why you hon sem ne komo aba to dwa ene ensem apiepie fumu ba. Amanfo aye om ho konongo kaya wo ye Ghana ye fango be bi etu no ni epebi ni ade bi aka ho na nipa no agye block yi ono a wontu ono nso ano ote onom sa no oboy ka ene ne ka ho. So it's a 4-year aban no adwin abaso
frichi freche framre fete freche mu fentemfrem e frechirichiri fredom say Montie amansentie Ghana muntie wo need
100.9 Ghana muntie sunu asiogwe mame fam comment ni bi ensign fine trim na yanko yenim anope now Charles nyame from Asamanka says in any serious country mame ya tiwa de dankwa and Reverend Osubempa right after claiming their knowledge about the whereabouts of the kidnapped girls will be behind bars facing prosecution by now. But here in Ghana, we are promoting them and rather chasing the innocent and harmless to kill. Let's pray for Ghana. That one from Charles Nyame from Asaman Kese. And to Mensa Kamansa in Samoa Dredri says, in an institution or country where the system works, this shameless woman would have either resigned voluntarily or be reassigned by shocking. She was on TV not only justifying her position but campaigning to be considered for appointment as the next IGP to collapse the entire security. God have mercy on our super incompetent leaders. One from Mensa Kamasa. And to one also from PK Kaswa. Why is former President Mahama calling the AC to answer to Madam Charlotte Osei's mess? Who appointed Charlotte Osei in the first place? Or is it that he has now realized that she was incompetent? If it is so, then some of us agree with him. But he should sleep sound. Okay. All right. That's a move.
Ghana Montie na mansanya so adawro kofiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Well, my main comment so that can't question BSC I am 7. And I'm seeing be journal I'm saying Hetty, you don't know Ninkomo, and Musano, saying planet here, Hetty that say. So would you know if I put in
West African deco and cow, but a show no. A whole layer now you do care him on the running who said that be the car nature actually be the car download it. It's me who said no that be the car no and yes stable. And I be me can pan who we didn't become a pan who you do West African town for that traffic no. So I get shifted to the next lane. As soon as like literally 2 seconds after mission city now pen I saw the car no outboard the brake has really out before cars the one has a 4 cars. I'm a auto I can't say the other fact screen anymore. Why no the jumping fear show on my box woman in 98 actually so why jumping fear show no I should start on them no why jumping on my control from now and go for turn your mouth on I'm 99 so and I was just literally behind him. I was literally just behind him like 2 seconds. If I had made any wrong move, I would have been dead by now.
Terrible.
Police were back, almost so cars, no. 7 cars involved in the accident. 7 cars involved. The car overloaded.
Hattie Empacho, so a brantia who came out Jampo, you have seen in 9 attitude. Why is he? I want
to go hospital. Yeah, was sure. So I want from Nomuto, a man, go for Nomuto, near my home, and my man is somebody in the hospital. I don't know if he will survive because the 9 a shame of women at TSU. It's not sure no, but we shall from Honoma, Montie, to be. The 980 from Nation Pabuamuno, and I think who you know is just another honor. It took them about 5 minutes and I know to me after that call. I don't know what's going to happen to him. I don't know.
Apart from a no, a be some prior and a be free man, a bibisa.
No, just minor cards. Apart from that guy, minor apparently, I started no, but no question no. And I mean to say, Obia one car driver no, be the car the driver no na, or my family call hospital and minor injuries. But 7 cars they were in the na say.
Inti be car driver no, one surprise one.
On surprise, I mean me who know, but I like to have taken him away.
And you see can't question no if free sabi the car no.
If it be the car, no. Basically, I literally just passed him. I was just in a hurry to pass him because the Musa said, "Oh, shaking." So we do each other here now. We do the car. I'll be switching to the next lane. literally as I did so now, Pebesia fine, I don't know, like trotro car be a woman chain or the boss first. Or the boss trotro car the first now first, then 3-4 and now this is a boy passing in now say I will be it means I am sure that they own and accordingly I jump here now. Also Sergeant my friend is saying car will not be to car Duster. Also on Duster.
Oh.
What jump you I don't know.
Enti munam best point for any hop ana de asuro honom say no ho.
Yeah, na West African cow decor any honoma this road no like highway no honum na yewo.
Oh.
It's just I don't know.
Well, put yourself together. Nyamin kan ho. Wo car no says they no so assess and saying that here.
No, because I mean, I'm just 1 second away from the accident scene. Anything could have happened to me this morning just by the grace of God. I don't know.
I mean, can ho. And those police for Abasin ho me boy.
Police for our Massachusetts cars.
Traffic situation ho no to saying.
Traffic. Yeah, I work to the connection now. I don't know how far it goes, but I'm sure, I don't know, they do barrier or something. But traffic needs get.
Okay, all right. And that's Nyaminka on a show who's here. Oh, why?
That's why.
Hetty Ejnaya mile 7. I'm sure say what in France say okay, few best point honum see deba West Africa hardware omodeko baby omoton task honum see no se can question see I was sure them see. I mean, cause to medical call them saying transfer na tie adwumadi we but one more them say na sabi die cars ya no mo lodu sa niam bi a kan Ghana hanu ya na utimi so utimi fa barrier because akobe hu no fi barrier no kra no oba police for I don't know why ya yetimi ma amanfo timi lodu niam cars timi lo
den o ma hye ni say den na car ni timi chia o car na pass wa chia na police ni gina barrier na car na ba betwam wa betwam o
who sisi obeka cho so ba your license
now obi the private car mom dru wonu mu na masa ye ma hi kra no so obi the private car dru wonu no na wono ye di akire no just wa ma ye gina na one private car de otimu na ebo nkomo na just unnecessary traffic no mama na si wo kwan so keke oni di na ebo nkomo.
This is not the first time a BD car e cause accident but the one na can minimum the konti a yen check your mo say e wo ton sai wo so utimi load
am check your say am giom no ma ko check the some check up. Anya dia bet you aka some check up.
Ma 7 one ma
so check up.
So point na say.
Yeah. So be check it be check.
But ye ma onyi bidie ni bi mu.
Debi o ma onyi.
Tell us to kwan ko kuma say.
Yeah.
And a police ni bi kia lodi abemma e de go kia nim. It officer ndu no say masa. Abe bebrebe wa lodu o de kwan un say overload no ayen na park yi. No officer na twa be ni bebrebe go for so ko. No, why overload? To pay man for abenon ko. Officer twa beri nyina agu for.
That's all.
It tell car dey pepe no so ko. Na me giche bi ma area half for. Next time we ga dey opinion won. Offloadu abeno.
No ani.
It can be there no. Ye cho kwan so a. Ye dwi bi dey.
Ye bi dey dem ma omo no anu.
Ye dey ko tu den so.
Bi dey nkra ya na nia bi ni omo de niam ahyehyehye mu.
Ewie. And no ma shem.
Yeah.
And bi dey ko na ma kan mi du sa no. Bra, aposi for mu ye adwuma na so ebinom mo aye ka ko nsia de enim obia o etumi to he kosi yare ko se obi oton desktop bra
se onu kra na ye breadwinner o onu kra na se o ye breadwinner
ya free throw
yeah
you can remember who say we interview na the wa o ye wanim be free throw.
No, I'm just imagining.
Yes.
What one na wa o
yeah
ma 7 honum na wa
abe to form
se wo dia yam hye nti wutumi so o di moja
show
moja hye na o di
se bi obeso o sweve car no no dem the free throw bra
e ba ni say so hustlers yi ti say omo ana kan mu obi oton duster ahia
no benya
and then one what me just is 1 million cry
1 million they say what can be
obi oton duster ahia
where 150 pesos
because some on 1 cedi
and 50 pesos
and 50 pesos asa
Right, yes, BD can on checking for my head. Any DM.
Apart from BD, no more near maybe some share.
Where you here? Yeah,
no with me share near my de omo drew overhead achimoto overhead no maka omo ti me ka obre
so metwa mu ha akọ
na omo san yi near ma no omo san wura mu enso metwa mu asa
no omo tutuwe no
asem me kure
limit no
that's it
ama
sam echo baby we ton sa we cars no ho
I don't know chroma kiro
na say we no dey we
it's bra me dey come ni post ni na wo atwoma asantema ntemi me ya adwen
enka
onya beni bi wo
eno are
say bi dia onyi bi nguo onyi nguo ko ani
Robert a omunyi bi nguo
officer ko igu a bo so de command ya ko ya ben kwan
o fan command ko ya ben kwan better so ba be kunya dia o de nka jebdi nko mo fan konko ye duane officer nko fan ko ye duane
Ghana muntie na mansanya so adawro kofiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat
Utie oha extra punk no needs FM
Efiura me mwachi o Efiura
Yeson machi o Efiura me chia wonye so
hey ewura enfase ma meso what e ba force chia me mo yem no
won so pepe
hey oh wa fi we die me pese oni Efiura bekon Efiura we die ye kwa sori abo
ewura de mo kwa sori
ye papa ye
ewura de ka soro ho a what e be se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink no ne yire ne ma edi nsuo hie twabia nom anopa no wi a wasade bia hye fridge m wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom enu mpore se ne nka ne twahye mu pa ende ye rekore ne fie wura beti ha anopa dio awia dio enumre dia mo no makodew mo mame na mu wi a ma soro akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya
Mesi na dia ya late nso miyanki kabinje Efiura ya wi ya kwasere bɔtɔbɔtɛ ke Efiura wuti fia se light bill no water bill ba wuntua bi wo boa se sika na fa kɔtɔ this way chocolate drink na ba nom
hwɛ me catch you play nya play fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi se me bufu a metumi ato bag mu a wate
yeah Efiura we nko ade ma abunfu me ko to me
Efiura fi de ya bro ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkrato mu agye atom se eye
Ejaba boni di adwa ma wubi eti ya menu afa hin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dadada menya wofo yi papa so be fie ni enwe fufuo ya asamo aba na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da ko be ye de ni ehwe fufuo a akode wo nwane
adwa mo adwuma se me ni fie adwuma di mi ni fufuo kakra ba o medie no ene wato me twama da pasa aso wo kan na matire nyira
wati ate na make am mebo a
ebo de odi komum na se ade obra to fufuo ai wo wodro pam na wo ma siu na wotimu aba na wo sadade na wo temfra kwada ne nyina tuatwa make say ya need food sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa yam body fufuo ne make fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu da kam kama ya yefra no need fufuo a
enya no bi na masori ba ntilizi kama me di ye yo
se bia
ma me hwe oh e bia need fufuo eye kama say body fufuo ne make fufuo papa bi na wo ka say twan eposim na ede na me se wo ka so ento simanu pe no wa wie wo hie wo kwa papa bi aguso
be chese de ama mani kura agisa need fufuo a ho ma me ko tobi kura ba ne se de Ghana fo si pom fufuo no eno an wo ye nu enti se wo hwa fufuo won pam wo dom ni we nu a wo ho susuna bia wom wo nso de body ne make fufuo papa bi
ejanie eni afi na fufuo na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne se ne wo fa mojaduro ano pawia ne anadwo a wo koda
need fufuo supermarket bia mu need fufuo e wo wufi a eni gye nko a
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkrato mu agye atom se eye
Utie oha extra punk no needs FM
Ghana Montie
all the sampa kasia bo go wakata monsa amaya se Kwesi Aboagye
onye yimu Nucretrodo, Kagileme Kamadini Bo Mumma Yentie, Kwesi Aboagye 100.9
Kwesi Bonkwe
Yantos Yanko any man pay need 100.9 Ghana won't change media soon as your way.
Announced some time after the vote count that the EC's IT system had been compromised. And I stated that I'm not aware that they have investigated why it got compromised. And at least if they have, they haven't shared those findings with us. That it was important for us to find out, what had happened so that we forestall any dispute around the IT system in the next election, 2020. And so if the EC commissioner is listening to me, I think that if they have investigated, they should let us know, what compromised the system and what steps are being taken to safeguard the system being compromised again. As far as I'm aware, the absolute results of the presidential elections have been gazetted, but my understanding is that the breakdown by constituencies and polling stations has not been done. We need that to be able to analyze the results in order that we can prepare for the next election. And so we'll urge the EC to gazette the results in totality as quickly as possible so that we have access to it.
Well, Mama Penida John Mahama, in Comotuche, Ninsemo, the 2 jobs for the US Abridge Memo, what Chiremu, at the current your can say, EC system, no, hacking was my no so Baby and Commodity brain or Chim said, but Baby Chim Somber can say, my system has been hacked. Hacked the onya where say be my infim and omunya infim, or my infim, or Monfama Tuja, na one more match there, 2016. About to know one more case obia hacking to our system number and umra no mechim and one and ubusa
Ghana Montie na mansanya so at the Roko Fiaman woman so ejiji tonton sansan e wo need 100.9 FM
yan to as yan ko enemy anji de bon krata no come on be nsu mu a ehu hia papa de bon krata no nsam yan fan to aso
ye to aso dia daily post man am da so a ejina na obo amani a wo chese emabunu a wo mo ewo nzema wo mo chese sentroni Abdul Malik Kweku Bako na say in the comments bi a wo pass ye e de efa eye wo mo ehne ebi ho no wo mo ani anye kura nana edu kwame a wo chese divisional chief ewo nzema ekrupon elembele Messi emu atoye mantemo eno na wo chese asema papa Kweku Bako ekan no wo mani anye na asimo kan ina na etiawa etuabo gas ne hudwumadi ahodo no na obo ankane Ghana Mompani Ora John Dramani Mahama abasom se waya ade papa ana montu a utu ede eboaye eno na opani Kweku Bako agena no asibone ayese ensem bia wo kekam ede fa ohini hu no na bunu se Kweku Bako ejankrata onu awe documents na de gutim una documents na ewo yase ya dan so fa hofra hwere wan fa ma ye hinu so nana edu kwa metin ba bi odwen ne ho o me ya manyo se bo nye bibia on de ade pa na wo bo abaso ewo ho eriti no so wutimi nka bi enfa entato a when wan fa wini amo ho sem bia afa ma hinu so eto mo so bo kan e da che Kweku Bako se asem o kan no won hwe asem na enfa nsan enye saa wo mo ani bebre no so de mo ne Kweku Bako ba ye no kroma no enye adekuma ede ebone na ohini ekokoye ye a watu wani ede gosi ohini so a o cheche se mo wodo de ndem ne ho ahwani no say masa o documents zabo no faso wa eja oba studio ni documents e di be for documents no so ha unkrata asem no wo ye senjoni am se bi udi wafu achi anasa adwuma pa na wo ye edi aboa bone be de wo mu ananan je asem bone pa no kan ye ene wo de abesi no sui eti mabu no mo nzema chese Kweku Bako asem aka ye edi efa nana edukwa me ho no hwesan enye saa dia a wo mu no bedi nyonyo no pa a daily post edi aba ene anope
Need 100.9 Ghana Montie media sinu asiogo yen kama no so na ne Guildford Siama research analyst with CDD na yenni nkomo woman special prosecutor officer yen town kakra emusan say na niam akọ Siama da se mu akọ baba ni TFM so
me da se akwasi entiason konkoma watiefo nyina
so money special prosecutor office no ACI wo hu
eye enra corruption watch and OSP coalition civil society coalition on the office of the special prosecutor ye boja kakra ya adwen se ye be hwe se de afie twemu no OSP machiamidu ya appoint no ene ne office no entutoye a omo aye no se na akwakodru na mamini kai emfa enkawi emfa ntwase nche yesiefo mo hwe 2017 before see ebeko 2016 abato no mu a corruption eyade na edi emu afotene pa na NPP ene NDC nyina omu nyina ka se we corrupt be eba corruption a ekwan ayemfa so into corruption ase a na akwadane asem enti omampani ekufuado na adwen se oba obetu obi esi ho a friend special prosecutor no ama na office na enipa korona ye independent enye se ohia abaya se ene bia yabeka se wontimi mfa ne nsa nka aban mufo anase bia o chante opposition enti eno na ma special prosecutor office no eho ase mebetu oja na bra obaye no odiniema egu akwa mo hwa 2018 o appoint special prosecutor ema odiniema kakra egu akwam se de beya office no ebitimi abaso na eno na civil society coalition on the office of the special prosecutor any corruption watch ye kabo mu say ye tena se ni ahwe o share Ghana for expectation about the OSP afini no entotoye no say na akọ say na ihu no na eniema ye dane eni no anase ade a ye hwe no ba ko ye prosecution and investigations
okay
ba konso around coordination and collaboration na we share investigation and prosecution emra no ema ho kwan se special prosecutor or starting adwuma eduru maybe a on publish cases a one investigate and na wa prosecute and say Ghana for two national dailies and na prosecutor no office no on website eso say sad na waka wa hye ho bo se ebeba so eye June bosumi a yebesi mu no ebeba so na de ye nim no enam se on fan tu dwaninti yentimi enka ka ya dwemu nka se wi ena wa prosecute anati bi na wa investigate nemu de atodwa a ye hu no ye kika bo mu na se ye nya ye nim be se 8 anase mochi a ya tudwa anasa manfo aka amo no so agi atum se ampa asemu ya ba manim na meye emu hwehwemu eno ewo ho oba the tosuminu a eye coordination and collaboration office no na sede ba ko ene se obehwe se one other anti-corruption agencies a omo system no ebe coordinate effectively na sa coordination ne ba ebe boa amanadwuma a oye no akoso enti eno nso eyade ba ko a yesusu hu the etwato a ye kan ho asem ye kan bibi nso efa financing the office of the special prosecutor eno nso ehu asem wo ena the etwato a ye kasafa ho enra eye public engagement ekwan a office no efa so ene Ghana for ankra anasa civil society organizations edi nkita ho Semenka bibi kakra enfa coordination ne collaboration no anase the setup of the officer said ye nyina yenim no enema enko said the Ghana fu nyina hwehwe aye slow kakra office no 2018 o mantimi anye bibia eso ani bia ye 2019 and a budget mu aban no promise anase wa allocate 180 million cedis for the office to work. Inti enone ade substantive ye hu ewo financing the office and also trying to set up the office. But apart from that, no, even be a special prosecutor on any nkofo on be adwuma no ebetina no. Say me no ka say enye ready. Inti wo hwe saa de ma we hu a na ye ka che Ghana for say to the be a expectation I wo special prosecutor no. Na je to ye book akra because niam nipa no wo hia asebia akade a wo hia se ode be adwuma no enye ni nyina na ne nsaka wo hwe budget ni mu are you supposed to employ nipa be 249 officers na the office space no I wo ho no ensoni nti eno ya de ba ko a ye hwe ne ye ka se aban so etimi kika na ho na obo ama special prosecutor no na adwuma no wo sa kwan no so no ekwa ni mu na osha na sede no enye just investigation and prosecution esa include asset recovery say obi a wawia Ghana sika ana obi a wafa kwa aboni bi so ama Ghana ahwe sika no ohwehwem na bibia emra no edit ye ni pakra esa se otimi F5 kwan bi so a obegye Ghana fo sika ama no nti ne mandate ne so prosecution, investigation, and it includes asset recovery. And to share Sanyama winning and as Acadia Wihiano, as a buying Ekikano, na Oma Nensaka. But I can't wear coordination, so Yasha, special prosecutor Eddie Atuja and Pembe say on it Yoku, any other investigative agencies, Juma, Oshe MTT issue be a buyer and Kofobi, Esu say Penibia, no Woho, FA Musikano, Omo de Koto, special prosecutor name. Almost at the assembly for charge or na charge akase or train special prosecutor amanam terms of reference. So the bear umunina bit me aye juma nan ko ese way na the corona no you waste time na see the conflict yaba. And to share coordination and collaboration it's the beer near many be ko ye said ye who was charge a case no but oba cases nibia CID investigations na OSPA investigations. Sa nyama we no eyade a emwa ye koye ni mu ase ye pese office no etimi ede ne ho ye pese office no nyama nyina to na kwan mo mo ye o madwuma pese de ati a there should be some mechanisms betimi coordinate how he works with other agencies. Sa protocol no ye say eyade e ho hia pa because say OSP asem de nanim na asem kronada CID animu a emwa na mama yenkai ehu say OSP na juma potin a single purpose institution and a juma potin say obehwehwe corruption related issues involved and also more omo hu no politically exposed persons and also politicians and he said kasanya ma we eba nka isusu say eba wanim kra na which may refer to the office of the special prosecutor for the first time. Now, what you do, Becca, and Sana, we other agency, what was so I Wushimu and our cost. In Yaku and me, say, we and Yamabia, say, I buy a share now, and I say, Penifona, Omudi Nimuno, or Motion Omudi Yama 2 years at the Bear, Yaku and Yina challenges there in terms of how the office is operating.
Okay. Okay. Mami, besides some of the general questions, maybe about fire special prosecutor office, but when we say unye juma or honum say un kasa momo, but a sign said Jumedia Muni Mudi in Tibia and run on one with me at church, Sansimi and Abia Mutimi to Sansimi be the mom. Obertina Ghana focus said, what you see by a bear, a fiba kuni tree, yanti boy. Yante he orama tinamidu eni no office hu hwe sanse mi bi se bae na ebie pie ya dia no ye ensem no de mai
well Ghana for aka omadwen about special prosecution on the way omu le dwuma etie na no kran so se eno a yekoho no saa ensem we bi bae nemum wo hwe nkomodie na ekoso na kire say our expectations about the office no, and so young said the Niama Atoso, Oshe Tama ya appointed Mr. Martiamidu, a bread banner, Unya Kadia time banner board near appointed no. We appointed board 6 to 7 months and say office no is supposed to establish secretariat. Has it been established? And Sanya Mani na ya dear the Yesu na ya Mr. Martiamidu ni modern moi ese yina de kwa dwendwem se obaye no ebreben ene man even sika so wonfanye de dwuma ese wode enipa wo hia omo se ono omo be ye dwuma no wo hwe ne mandate no extended to even asset recovery akade be ene de ama no se onfanye se dwuma ifibra ya appoint no na owo even the power to do procurement. And see, we share Sanyama Winina, as you Sanyama Winina Kahu, and Sana say ye make any judgment on the special prosecutor, ya make judgment. Name ye call on and yes, you could defend it, and I say, Kasa, special prosecutor say, why are there, and now when you're there, and I say, call fast, and I am call fast. Name ye Pesegana Funina say, yes, you na ye Pese, you buataya, ye share Sanyama Kitia. Because ni na ka ho na ma office na adwuma no so ani ana say wie mu die.
Okay, now say list be you say if special prosecutor office me sure say what it ho nsem And yes, Ofa, in fact, me heard the Bokata, a graphic cross, ignore purported list from special prosecutor. Yes, me do I see na board chairman special prosecutor office no air castle. So Alice be a say about Montie na be 26 cases up. Woman need DH no crebi nim. And no some no so to say BBC appear wo mudu medina say.
No cre say enra board chair e ka say Alice no. Enya de ese Ghana for ede adwuma na mo hwe emra mu na Mr. Martin Amidu emra ese no ese ye wo bribi wo ha ese se ode cases a wa investigate into hwe mra na wo se wa investigate yes o investigate na obe investigate na wa prosecute sa na mra na che enti ebe ne nso ye no minim se ye nyina ye prese ye beti ye bekoso de na emom no ye twen na emene so a obe publish sa cases in 2 dailies ama yina yehu na afi no say prosecutor no the website na ye adwuma nso a we ye niam MC yina ye kɔ hɔ a ye betimi akenkan ɛwɔ hɔ.
Does that mean say list the ababeto dwei be cases wo si be en watwe bi na aka ho asem say bia no mebisa o mo si o mani die chemeboa
cases watwe no a meka ho asem no nye de ye bisa o mo si o mani die che wo hwɛ 2019 budget na abane kwa de tujwa say OSP or investigate be 25 cases but you need specifics of the cases. So say OSP nankasa aba bonten e de abeto Ghana fo nyina nim say we ni na ma prosecute we ni na ma investigate no ye nyina am say de ye kika ni nyina no minim de e de bit my sergeant say anase ya ye nsusu ye na mum de me ka ho asem e ye de who read around even the media any news amanfo aka say oh ye de asem we akoto OSP anim na obeti na OSP so aka say ampa asem we me nsaka me hwe na meye ho adwuma enti eno ne cases a me kan ho asem say cases nwoche a OSP no hwe emrase badwani honorable Mahama Ayariga asem bi bae say ordinary office no afa kwan bi so bibisa na ya say OSP no so eso ye ho adwuma waka ase Ghana fo nyina say oye ho adwuma o hwe anas galamsi ho nsensem na ebia kopi nanim ye nyina ye ho wadi atum sisa mpa oye ho adwuma wa frefre nkofo o metro mass asem na esi wo ho no sem nkofo be si panin no afa kwati kwan bi so afa skebi no allegation o mameki OSP adi atum se ampa asem na bedru nanim a ono so oye ne hwehwe mu boss Copec Chamber of Petroleum Consumers omonso de asem koto special prosecutor nim eno nso wadi atum sampa ne sakasa asem no enti eno ne enema ye share SCC a ono ankasa nso wadi atum a betima kasa mpa we de da special prosecutor nim a wodi hu dwuma na emom de aka no de menua yem prepare ho enkoka bibia etina nkono na afi enim sa enti de ka ne se yina nyanto boase na yentwen special prosecutor na se de mra ne hye no ebreso a wababa ye name going forward into the future no ebia na ne website ne so starting na se eye adwuma sa ne ma we nyina ebia ye ntwen enkosi se 6 months and na se 1 year and sana ya ti se we na ekoso name no frequent update no ebeba ewo OSP website e wonso be reliable source or the public any year ye pe nsem ni mu ehu ene se de oye na adwuma esifa no betimi akọ ne akọhwe enema odi hu dwuma.
Sir, and common amodi in the topic na da so no minu wie cry 1 year of the office of the special prosecutor meboa.
Eno kwesi.
Okay, so when you am so kakra bi na menyo cheche ni na una ba be marke. Enti say no in fact say o marke over 10 a obe mo saying 1 year no o mu dwumedi a wo mu di bibia in fact ni aye nim say bia fan edwuma sese wo mo ye as Ghana for wo be mo saying
akwasi meme yem prepare ho starting for pen into paper so say
0 to 10 ye more ma here
ye be mark OSP adwuma YCC me play me ho nkoka say wanya 9 anas wanya 10 anas wanya 6 adwuma nkasa nipa no waya wo ne me ye be fa ho de depend e be to be paso amake no yenya hu ye nti ye den na yedi kan e ka se o me kwa me hwa OSP na se ye bu akonta bi a eni nyina so eno so sa no emwa nti me ka se mese Ghana fu nyina se yentwen bosome eni ati nti ye me ne be so ne so a ye nyina ye betimi afolo OSP adwuma waye na ye wo ho kwan se ye bisa no na ye hu yenti a waya kodru ba bi a wadru no anase yenti a onyem kodru se de nyina yesusu se ese nka waya kodru no de no mu na se nya se mu ayi nyina ye betimi de assistant ye so aka se ampa special prosecutor wanya sei anase wanya sei eno sa de ye fair but this year de ye can say am say be hagenti Mr. Se nyina yi nyanto boase.
All right, Gilfred, ibada den komo no be si anyame sha papa no pe.
Miss Medasi Kwesi.
Right, Gilfred Esiama, a research analyst, my CDD, that Center for Democratic Development, and I pay need 100.9. One money, a special prosecutor office, and no money other corruption watchers. Yeah, one more 18, 1 year of the office of the special prosecutor. I feel back, office no buy, no, dear na koso, dear no my and no money common be na no pay, and no na my dream chain being so at Temu Hanum saying, what do for ex-President Mahama to say the 2016 elections was rigged clearly shows that the man hasn't fully recovered from the 44.40% defeat and is living in self-denial. John Mahama will never become president again in the history of this country. That we'll do with that. And to this one here from Seuku Ayensuano says the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has commended Nanado-led government for his social policies to move Ghana beyond aid, unlike the incompetent one JDM and his NDC create loot and share. Let's maintain Nana Baumia for their good works. That's Seuku from Ayensuano. And to one from Masaudu in Bantama, Ghana under President Nana Akufo-Addo will surely deliver Ghanaians with selfless and competent leadership. No amount of lies can save the NDC from defeat in 2020. That is Masaudu in Bantama. Amisco Spelele Kaswa. Ghanaians have waited for long. So Martin Amidu should please do something before you die. Do something now to retrieve our lost monies from the corrupt NDC officials. We need that money to continue to finance some fantastic policies by President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Showboy. That's one from Amisco Spelele Kaswa. Special prosecutor should stop making noise and start action. That's what Ghanaians are expecting from them. Wishing the president best of luck and good protection as he toured the newly created region today. The vote we voted for, say no to NDC. Mama G from Kaswa. Mukala Jonas Adiya Keri says hypocrisy will destroy NDC because John Mahama, who made the irresponsible comment of matching NPP boot for boot, has now made a swift U-turn. But the NDC sees nothing from this U-turn. Instead, Madam Tiwa Adodankwa's consolation comment have been their mouthpiece. But truth be told, John Mahama is a comic reliever because he's never realistic in all his utterances. So let's not make any mistake to vote him back to power again. That's one from Mukaila Jonas Adia. Uncle Atos Painter says John Mahama was full of flamboyant lie, spending taxpayers' money on unnecessary things, as he's confessing now. And GM Ghana was just like sheep's wandering without a shepherd. In fact, there was no policy direction. We tell him to forget the seat of the presidency because we are not ready for his mismanagement and incompetence. He should accept this new, he's new as a former president. Okay, it's not too clear. Just we leave that one there and move on to Bobby Big Boss. Teacher Montie says, I think we need undercover security personnel to aid in finding these kidnapped girls. The police must feed the general public with credible information in such cases and be up and doing to get us the Takrade girls. That's one from Bobby Big Boss, Teacher Montie. Mystic from Insoma Dredji says, in fact, I'm not surprised that Martin Amidu and his special prosecutor's office are not performing because he made a lot of allegations against the former president John Dramani Mahama based on perceptions, according to Martin Amidu himself. Now, and I know that out of frustration, Martin Amidu will try to hunt non-existent witches to please the president. One from Mystic Insight in some Adreji. Corruption, nepotism, insecurity, high cost of living, intimidation, threat, jobs are going bad. 2020. Nana Beto Bobo. That's Osman. Osman Isaka. North Jawulu. Need 100.9. Ghana Montie Suni.
Ghana Montie. Nama Sanya son. At the work of Yaman Homene so ejiji tonton sansan. Ewo need 100.9 FM.
If you have a team to our dream channel 50206972444. That's our text and WhatsApp line. And I pay need 100.9. You go so I hear and Sama Hodo. The one crater moon common so Nidi Akotrin or the various news online portals. I can't my bayan kno not non kno abo. Move.
Ye movie the end the custodian de obokrata no krata feto su ensia eho ena mababe gina na se ye nyina ebeka ye a efie pini no du nsia ansa krata na yaba beto aba ne Ghana mampani na nado danko akufuado wonne ne MPP aba mo bo apro e je share bo ahodo anu na ba ko eba beto na ye one district one factory project no na eno ena wo kire ye se wo mo ene ankrankra dwuma eko ne beka bom private sectors no ebeka bom no ma hwe na ni so ade nu we na timi abampa no ma pagya mfidi dwuma ahodo no e wo my Ghana mu an wo ba ye wo gusu Ediosie yo na anam so ama chese wone Brompton Portfolio Limited for aka abomu a womo eye ankrakra dwuma ekuo ama sabre womo timi SC Tissue Paper Manufacturing Company ewo Ensawom Adoagye Municipality a eno ewo epoyema ntemu ede ama Ensawom eye eneduafiefo a wo no mu a wo chese ba beboa womo ama womo timi ama womo adwuma aye pan na nkonko se neduafie no omo da no womo so entimi emma mfaso ewo se womo bepia ba bonten na chese womo so atimi anyansa no dwuma bi anaso omanya dwuma papa bi eye eti nipa no eda na duafie no na nso so wo ye bibi ede ama na brabo a enkonkofo ha kura emma meja o my Ghana so na wo chese sa Tissue Paper Manufacturing Factory we no ebeboa papa ama Ghana so ayabomode ama yenya tissue be se 160,000 no ba ye per month na se bosumi bia no nia wo mo betimi aye ede ama ye no na afi so asabo akwanya no ede ato wonom ama enwuma hodo be se oha ani enum 105 enso adwuma en wode be ma inmate fon so wo mo so wo Ensawom prison honom na wo kire se sa kwan kro no anso so no eno so distributors so wo betumi aboa wo mo manya adwuma ye enso 5,500 na kire se ye Tissue Paper Manufacturing Company we no ebetimi abomode abo my na ye papa wo mo atimi adan na dia na so wo mo apa ho entoma e ba be hye ne dwumadi ase a ni nyina no Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry Owura Robert Ahomka wo no na ebie ano a sisi ade Ghana one district one factory project no ye nya Tissue Paper Factory e wo ase
Kwabena be mu na me de tuju ase sisi ade o fa ye ensuo papa Ghana anum se ensuo ba ko specialized mineral water ye ensuo no hwe bottle na new design aba kama mo Facebook no I'm sure you can now see it is fresh, very fresh design. Around here, I know him. Purple. Yeah, very nice. The design is very nice.
Yeah, check camera.
Very clean. It's nice.
New design,
specialized here, Oba and Kote Trasaku.
I call with you.
Na East Legon.
I know East Legon. I could walk Trasaku before so over down. Oh, which Marco? I think the middle of the no. And I make go your bar. So, Sako say, back with you, Obia ko ye macro and Kibian ko ye delay.
Oh, my so.
Ana opo papa.
We say won talk round.
Mame no special.
Won talk round na just say the way on my design no. Who ya cry? On say catchy.
Now no na bedum dey.
Is you come out?
You so near come.
Oh, sorry, Montie.
Obi won ma. E so ko batarum kra pepe nti. O to super nom.
Oh yeah.
Ubo wo Jessica.
Na me recipe water. The pure water.
Montie me.
Sasha one. And so mo betimi.
I was using it.
Sababu yeni say anka no so be efe.
Sachet water no. Enche.
Kano so mbetimi aye say anka no ye kama pa efe. Lebo ne de efe, me de e me fe.
Dr. Fo support anka ade bibibe nyina no kwakwa.
Ya.
Ose.
So tie anka ade dia na no fa bibibe nyina no kwakwa ne say.
Ne pra eno no anything.
Ajemu.
Me grab ko fa de ba kra me nka say kwakwa say oh.
Then no dey share
Expiry
any manufacturing date.
Expiry dates wo ho.
I like the design.
Batch number
very
batch number.
The design is very nice.
Yeah.
They say ko isa o form na plane na is so ko international. Special product quality be ko baby ah. Uti be ko pe girls, uti be ko pe boys. Bibia be so di so ni bia betim dai.
Kama.
No one bonso anya ni je be what ma rapport ba. Dina ya de ahia. Because you can't be a boy, you pass you are open to Quajan Modame, who here special.
So far, she have been in a winner.
About the
food you are
and pass you are. Ubod pass you are.
Who share experience with Odame?
Oh, I'm for.
Maybe you experience now.
Oh, there be a water for 7 America.
I say, what yes, I see you are what for a pen woman in mother.
So, what
you are virgin?
Me, my mama say, "Wa you see me?"
Chia,
me about why
and to you
be that.
Okay, who you be that?
Offer.
It is the chum. Be that.
Offer tafre wa boche.
Mean to me.
Offer tafre wa boche. Na osu wunye be tafre.
Me sana sondodo.
On sana sun ju me be da boche.
And you breo.
Mama say, "Wa
osu wunye be that."
Yes, one how you so be me. After be some koso be there.
Be me.
Ti be some koso. Ghana Montie.
Oh, the Sampa. Kassia Bo. Kowakata Munsa. Amaya Sa. Kwesi Aboagye.
Onye yimu. Nukretrodo. Kawagile men kamagile bo.
Nita Fe.
Mumma yentie. Kwesi Aboagye 100.9.
Yeah, because the Obankrat had about more comments in the being so how made a credit tree. Mesha Kasanti from Aboso Kind says, So, also Empire again, I wonder why some people are still tolerating this false prophet in Ghana. And I agree with everything that the spokesperson said about him because he talks without thinking. That false prophet with bad character. Mesha Kasanti from Aboso Kind. One from Gideon Ofori from Accra Newtown says, the spokesperson for the 3 kidnapped girls was right because Prophet Usubempa is not being fair to Ghanaians. How can you wait for the president to call you before you do your prophetic work? In fact, he deserves slap as usual. Gideon with that. And to one from Mustafa 441, Abenasi says, God bless you for the good work you're doing. Did I hear former President Mahama say the 2016 general election was rigged in NPP's favor? Really, this is a joke. When we all know how 2012 general election was rigged in your favor, then, in any case, why didn't he take this matter to court? The truth is that former President Mahama has already seen defeat staring at him, so he needs an excuse when he will be again defeated in 2020. That's one from Mustafa 441. Now, Walanyo in Akwetia says, in Ghana, everything is politicized. If a radio station can be allowed to operate with an expired license, then all the drivers with expired license should be allowed to drive without renewal so they don't feel offended. And if John Mahama say the elections were hacked, what about the parliamentary results that were declared at the constituency collation centers? Were they also hacked? It seems he is still in the state of shock, demonstrating another level of incompetence. That's Walanyo in Akwetia. Yanko to us, Yanji de Bonkrata, Gabra.
FCID ABC News na yede etwaso na gatafa etoso enso no and Oba mane say Zongo hine LPG no el from Antemu Alhaji Idrisu Liasu chese mampeni adankwa ina ban oboma baso pa omo ayade wabre omo ebaye wo hwe no ma hodo na senhye ahodo a wode egu fam ede ama wo mo a na ama zongufo ani ajepa sanse ene ye kan eye babia puto so ekoso a untimi enye zango no emfa emfiri mu sansese do mo so ehumpunto no bi wo ho no ma enya adekuma niti no sai na ensema wodo a emapani ekan e wa abra na ope omega na kunya atena so no nyina no na enye sabio anuhu bi keke ana ase na o twa endro da bi na na sempa na wogiri se oka ebetumi aboa na ma empuntu aba ene amapani eba ye ya encheye se de empuntu ekoso ewo eyezongo ahodro no ade a efepa no na gina so a ama Alhaji Idrisu Eliasu eso ebo amapani abaso ewo ABC News mu katafa etoso enson
na Daily Dispatch nso na mede eto so wache se Ghana Inspector General of Police IGP Owura David Asante Apietu nyame adwoma wanhwa August bosumi da eto so dunan ya na che se wode ne dwumade nyina ebetimi aba aweye na eno na womo ye Commissioners of Police COPs ahodo no nso be se du baako 11 womo de omo aba betu dwa omo kire se kia ne ke wan hwa omo mu baako na yebetimi ayi omo na enan a womo etimi abobo omo din de aba betu dwa womo kire se sa enan de kia ne ke wan hwa yebetimi ayi bi afiri mu a eno nso se de ye nyina yenim se eye Ghana mampani na ye mpempi no a wotayi sa akandifo anase IGP no wobetimi abomodin amwayi Dr. George Ekufu Dampare wobetimi ayi no na afei nso wowura iretiwa adodankwa wono nso womo eche se ebia wobetimi akwakoyi no se womra meye Inspector General of Police no nso no wobetimi abonidin sa na wasan so aka ne biem se owura James Opon Buanu wono nso womo betimi abonidin ewomu owura Prosper Aglo wono nso ebetimi aba bebo anaso ombebonidin ewomu wono no Director General wono ehwe emra ensam enso owura Christian yonu wono so womo chese bia wo betimi abonidin ewomu owura Nathan Kofi Boache wono so betimi abonidin womu a womo kan ne se yetimi ebosa omanfo yi edin ewomu dia ene na chese kian ne ke woma bedi akire nso ebetimi ababa beye oba eno no ye hwe animu se ebetimi abamu sa
Need 100.9 Ghana Montie sino asiogwe and nano pay the Bokrata Daily Graphic aseme day nim honum saying review all petroleum agreements ASAP eno eka aban. Okay, so yanko aban honum saying Nana Damwa I communications consultant by energy ministry. So as me I say for K no omageno. Nana da simu akwa baba ni TFM so.
Minimum dance na mjoso bidia
boko nana unswe.
Na me adum kakao na so yekuso.
Ebeye nkakra em say na nsen de nkane no ho asem no say ejina so akamanti enhyeda how bebiri sa.
Uma ya ho kire pa na majuma nke tiase. Tiase so Ghana for ye promotion ye stable electricity. The coin bia is so ay be man. You challenges so is still more be mama.
Okay, that's it. Except for asemia omokan say petroleum agreement bi a Ghana ye ni ejuma no bi asensan wo mayo ho se konongo kaya wo mo ma di blocks yi oyire yi wo mo nkonkonko se Ghana wo mutu bi de ka ho de amaye eno ma di blocks ya agba omani so many years nie enti ebe ya mun san hwehwem na wo mo omote ho amonya hwe no ye mpa mo oje ni say
asem omokan enya asem foforo obekaya last press conference, Minister of Energy here, Honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam. I can say 13 oil contracts here are signing now. Ipana Yedimama, Omuni Ujuma. Now all of these things were signed between 2013 and 2016. We share and minimum spend a can so oil blocks basically about 932 million. As we share more than just max spending around 90 million. Emwa. In the ministry no penim sesa na ekoso. Eguso ayetu anamo edi huduma. Say ba petroleum contracting na de na emasem. Processes and procedures na de go RSA faso. Into me sorry and keke anka se betwem anama enti na mainti wa bra ekwan daso no yem faso. Ntino yeguso yinim sesa na ekoso. Yeni iguswa yedi huduma na nche biambati yanka na nia ese foi kan yedom wase so mo ye hwehwem mana basa sanse omama aman ni nyina hu se asam na ye kan ana asam Honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam Deputy Minister of Energy, charge of petroleum
ɛkaeɛ no ɛyɛ nokware todo ɛna yɛdi hudwuma na me ankasa no nso no as an adam a meyɛ in charge of communications a mehwɛ no ɛyɛ me dɛ sɛ saa asɛm wei abɛda abɔnten ɛsiane sɛ wei no ɛtwe ɔman no nyinaa adwen ɛbɛgyina so sɛ sei ne ɛkɔ so nti sɛ bio sɛ ɔkyena bi yɛte se yɛtwa obi contract mu anaasɛ asɛm mi aba ɛma mmɛyɛ asɛm a yɛde yɛ politics sɛ wei yɛ wei nti na yɛtwa no contract no anaasɛ wei yɛ wei nti na yɛtwa no contract no ɛsiane sɛ ɔman mu ha no a yɛwɔ no ɛduru baabi a wotu anammɔn bi ana nnipa no bi ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ meyɛ wei nti na yɛayɛ me saa anaa meyɛ wei nti na yɛayɛ me saa nanso bɛdu baabi no na saa dwumadie no a yɛndiɛ no na ɛbɔ ɔman no fam na ɛma amanfoɔ adwuma anaasɛ sika nkae sɛ ɔmo nyama ɛbɔ nti yɛn nyinaa yɛate no saa a yɛgu so a yɛdi nkɔmmɔ deɛ medeɛ ɛyɛ me dɛ.
Okay. Now, Anape, you din komo Rabem, what your executive director, no church and seven said, what see I am whiny be na Bem said, me 2 man or graphic so said, I buy no sending our kind, say Mugusumu if you was you. 2017, on the report to be seen I buy. Sa na mukaye, so okay, oh, you gusu, I buy no ye bibia fa hon, ya anteshi, and ye remua, ye baby do 2019, na still a mo san casano. I don't know the another count, Nana.
But you Ubekaya, share on one cassa report na on their banner. Becatcher said 2017, no. Na it lost ruling, no. Hello?
But you, yeah.
Na it lost ruling, no. No, my. Nama companies need be at the it lost ruling, at the excuse. Say it lost ruling, no, are affected on more concessions.
Ghana, ne, Ivory Coast, na, Boda Hoshiano, sense me copy court, no.
Companies need you, not Sassam, Crania, meaning affect you. You know, a banner sana, na, Uditia more, and ye. A bimusu dear and a crack affect you, cry. And I make you say, you go soon to me, dear, you go super ye. Bedin culture, so honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam. Last time I had a press conference, but top on thing, a Kaim Ubia who said, say there, Costania Paya, so there won't be me crana, Ubian Fanati and Cosadem Snow, who say, a idea away at you, a idea you say the 80 Ujuma. In Tianyasa is a pedia bay, and I, ye can't exist with the Yajin was to Debbie. Someone honorable deputy minister and a Canada data, a Chiragana Menina say, and Adi win in him. Now you saw ye the Hujuma.
Well, that's the young person because one sem no more can set transparency. Some of the contracts in the cry and I say a moon shed and now a moon take and mutu wana moena muntu wana mona contract ni bia wo mu raise issues cross transparency kwan e fa so ya de award no me sure say and who dwuma nyina mo be din so aka ho
ye danyan kupon si aye kase on si an ba e petroleum sector na strategy e de ye no yesesa no first ni for administrative contracting the no ne ba ne say me sorry na mako minister na maka minister say minister pacho oil block we minyan kamepe na minister say okay and mun set up negotiation team and na e dim komo na ya sign petroleum agreement na say the oil block ni dey am si an pempen no saa de ne ye jai ye nye sabio obeti agana ye see licensing round si an de o man mu nan kasa tena ho na ya kasa okay saa block we ni ye pedipa ana ye pe companies amba be de amba be so na onwa ye ni ye ma Ghana man nya faso to bia wo pese saa block we nya open bra na ye mbe fatru e competitive bidding process na ye ne saa no na just companies a eba sisi amene o kasa ebi koso licensing round na mene o kasa sisi ebi koso na me ye chart there 21st of May 2019 ya nyame ya there nyame chart there I see bie e bid so ama ye hu se we company we and a day interest abase ade we minyaya and as a block we na memmensa kan ya aka pepe na share see and a me bi to say me dey adwuma ebe ye via penifo betenasi no mahwehwe nkrata mu hu se asimesi ye de mana bebo asan se ye hwe nkrata beda nyina na onu ne nkrata na kire se Ghana ebenya mfaso ewo pa nti nye o kan de ye ditum enam se sa challenges nyina wo ho tina aban ne mmarahyɛbadwa ɛtena hɔ ɛde act 919 ɛde baeɛ ɛhwɛ sɛ ɛbɛsesa ɛyɛ kwan a yɛfa so a yɛde ma oil blocks ne adeɛ a aban wei nso baeɛ no kusu a ɔdi ho dwuma memfa saa akwanya nso ɛnka sɛ aba no saa no ɛma san so sɛ dwumadie bi a ɛyɛ aban ɛdi a nipa bi sisi sɛ anasɛ nipa bi pɛ sɛ ɔmo ka sɛ aban no ɛdi ɔman ne hwɛmmɔ ne adeɛ no saa krataa wei nso kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ saa ɛna teɛ wobɛkae anansi kasa bi baeɛ sɛ ɛka deal no aban ɛbɔ Ghana fam ɛna AGM deal no so aban ɛbɔ Ghana fam saa report a ɛka issue ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ ɛyɛ 13 blocks na ɛho aba asɛm no wohwɛ mu a the one part say DMPC more exposure across board. Across upon it sounds like each of these 13 agreements, there was a group. Now, as a man, a bit to me, I'm a GMPC, I exposed to such a level. It's just a petroleum agreement, Pia not in Sabakusimana. Reporting so as I am a Ghana for say a year Gosco, a year subsidiary of GMPC. Almost 2 oil blocks are on one Casana, the own pretty. Ghana phones Ebekaya, a licensing around CIA, a whole block assigned their GMPC. Say GMPC and share no more shasu. To see, yes, sir. I said there are other agreements at Daho. As a GMPC was taken. And now you been Sikana, say you didn't say, you know, at the Aquaco, Boss Abusia be preparing in a at the Abeswa GMPC. Now, and I say, which me a crapona, the boy as of mine. Say GMPC, a national oil company, at the Akabu Jasa at the best swap or more. Essential amount at TRCSA. Say, you're quiet. Yeah, the son, you must send an ACTM. Not a yen side, baby, GMPC, you are the cash cost. I just as you think you may be our oil block issue. Then you hear Sika, your friend, your partner, your friend will be on Fasicasi and your day, and Fambra. As the GMPC will be not GMPC, yes, as you can and Fama. And not be any better, yeah, Mr. Partners that bears. The GMPC, yes, you can't find Mamma and buy cash. You may say you're afraid to be a day. And yet, yeah, Koye Benina, young Kaise. Petroleum and some of your Kenya, a numa be the free. Any kind of a numa, petroleum air caution. Ye, num, ye papa, ye manum, a binya numa, a offshore petroleum and allied service sectors. A bepa, and to be look as on my Sika and Ibinya free. Ubisha free as it is a costu, Aquia and ye, hospitals are a PCC, getting in petroleum resources no eba be boye amayensa aka abayen nyina manisi enunti ena yen ye ba ye ne de ya ye guso a ye yen sisem na sisem na ye ye ne de enye da say ye be say for mind from them ye hwene nyina ye mfa on an individual basis say ekade de say debi them strategy say be hwene nyina abom Ghana contract say ne de ama ye sha stick with you say you can see good in the chair and the poor mine and I say more mine. And no, and a tray wine, am I to and I'm a DC.
Anape, that's Papa Nana. I mean, sharp name Obret. Nana Damwa, I in charge of communications for the Ministry of Energy. Anape need 100.9 Ghana Montie Suno Asiogwe, Wadena Jinche, yet near SF for the bar. And no, I knew you can on the abreno. Na mesrese monfanche because me say ark builder minim ukuta numbers by me and sana they are sending me the same message. Hey, ark builder, the citizen says we those listening online, you mafia we today since 5 a.m. till now we know if he catch you. It be some music be just the play give at the background. Fache and fache we break the internet and am my problem internet. Yeah, I say you man a boss, you know what I'm saying.
No feniasa kaka.
On feniasa. Also pursue T program, TV PT program no view. And famano and well.
I think we are betting outside at all.
But I think you can watch us on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, except say you're not on Facebook. You can listen to us and watch us on Facebook. I think that one. I'm saying no year juma.
Say that year juma.
It's say year juma. Facebook page, okay, Facebook page, so.
One boys in there, Daniel Warisem.
Ever
Facebook no.
Are they?
I don't know Warisem.
The shame.
Tino be so one activity near girls near there. And I guess you do boys. It's an amount for reward moment some better alcohol.
Tanya was now Capena as a experience being our share with us.
Oh, brass, as a journalist, no. No more be was first appeared at Asia. It's because will be a banner account. Say a VGM ever Saturday. Any back of Rebecca. So what I say. It's yes, a be any pet. But a woman in Tunko was oko. So, papa, papia, was oko. Echo, when you call them as all ye. So, or maybe you come. So I be say, Ganama, I had and I moyamrana. As all freebie. Now, when did you come? Now, here's it here day. Is it here? It's all kind of okay. Gonna for myself, no boy, I had more first hand. Now, every fair.
And yeah, what you mean?
Oh, between interview bear 5, 6, 80 boom. I mean to say, oh yeah, what did he? Also, then I cost. Maybe I find here. Hey, we a nice girl. It is Anna.
In my interview, penny, I'll pay you.
Oh, Mamma Losoro. Oh, me.
Oh, yeah, dear.
Ghana, Montie, Naman Sanyason, at the work of Yaman woman so edgy tonton sansan, I would need.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Efira, me watch you, Fira.
Yes, son.
Machi o Efira. Efira me chia wonye so.
Hey, Ewra, enfase mam so. What? I by force search ya me. Mo yam no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wa fi, we dey me pese oni Fira bekon. Eh, Efira we dey ye kwa sori abo.
Ewrade. Mo kwa sori.
Ye papa ye.
Ewrade ka soro hwa. What? E be say wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. Onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink. No ne yire ne ma edi nsuo hie twabia nom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo makọ school pon a wasan ba be yi anom. Enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore. Na fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, ewia dio, enumre dia mo no makodew. Mo mame. Na mu wi a ma sora akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Me say na dia ya late so me yanke kabinje Efira ye wi ya kwasere bo fate. Ke Efira, wuti fia say light bi no water bi ba wuntua bi. Wo boa say sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink. Na ba nom.
Ka hwe me catch you play fa. Say this way chocolate drink no. Metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate. E de me hia ne nsuohie. Na nsuohie so me ntoi. Say me bufu a metumi ato bag mu a wate.
Yeah, Efira, we nkwa de ma abunfu.
E koto Efira fi de ya bro ma abunfu bi.
Munyam sumponie. Munyam sumponie. Na mo ba ya trimodefo.
FDA anhwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
Englishman
say tetele. Ya don't go. That is a still wa ferro to so kakra kra.
Oh, me jam me radio.
I say ya. Na you see all students association. Then say moko headmaster fee.
Sure, me see ahoya ye ni general. Say headmaster akwa retirement o.
Headmaster akwa retirement.
Ani.
On say on wanyini.
Enti ye ne man koto party man no. Na woni said the special drinks esi flowers ye.
So say the special drinks ne die bibia o.
Na say
ji ni bibia o.
And na we can say ade here special apple nie, special cola, special orange, special ginger obi bola dum.
Ububo special range of products and all my dromicon.
Na say you benya jan wo ha die. Oh, we be she fridge. Na say we special ice company. The enim na bia yenso kan ahwere nim anajo. Mo enti the soft drinks ni nyina ye so refreshing.
Tetele nso ko pedudro kofie. Ni de bia na obesra no mo.
Oh, wosra no. Na say kwado okuta pick up. Ai, we ba the supermarket na kolodi. Ni kolodi. Unim fresh special ice company. Quantity of bia obenya 0233 009041 and then 0302 772 807.
Special drinks.
Natural taste of goodness.
Nkratoe Food and Drugs Authority Ajiatum.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Oh, there's some papa. Kasia bo. Go akata wansa. Amaya se. Kwesi Aboagye.
Onye yimu. Nukretrodo. Kagile men kamagile bo.
Nitafe.
Mama yentie. Kwesi Aboagye 100.9.
Yanko enemy Antoaso a D from Nungwa says if Usubempai is a true man of God, why does he want human beings to call him on phone to rescue innocent girls. That's one from Eddie from Nungwa. And to one here, Jagos from Insom says, hey, so this Wyoming money, up to now, the state have not been able to collect the money yet. Chia, this country is a joke, pa. Jagos from Insom. Let's see, this one here from Ibrahim Kenya Yoko Kofodia says, may the Lord grant you travel mercies, Mr. President, and all your team members. And says, what a sad news this morning. May God have mercy on drivers. Please must wake up. I'm sure you send this one in connection with and I pay mile 7. Pajaro from La Paz says the incompetent one from former President Mahama to become a second-time president in Ghana here is a joke. NPP 3 years in power is much better than NDC's 8 years in office. Mahama and NDC came to power just to create loot and share. Ghanaians are wiser now, so please let us say no to Mahama and his NDC. One from Pajaro. And to Ted from Finland says, is it true that the apparent greedy Euphoria is clandestinely taking over GBC? Is he advertising data bank in the premises of GBC? Wow, never seen a greedy man like Nanado's family man. Anyways, let Nanado tell us when he will officially hand over Ghana to the Chinese. After all, they are controlling the country. Ask Slowusu and Safuma Fote from Finland with that. And to one here from Enoch Asaman Kasi, John Mahama has only made a simple call by asking the EC to explain how the 2016 election got hacked. So why this noise from the MPP? If they think they won the elections genuinely, they should just join the call for future purposes. Enoch Asaman Kasi. Say Obama in Pokrasi says, I would rather not comment on the missing girls except to say the gaffes of the current CID boss are just one too many. In fact, she's becoming very irritating to listen to. Now to my substantive issue, Mr. John Mahama must apologize to Ghanaians for subjecting the country to public ridicule before the eyes of the international community. Wasn't he the same person who said the House was lame and that party stalwart diverted campaign funds? Hence the formation of the Kwesi Aboagye committee, amongst others. What has changed? He should give us a break, say Obama. Pokuase. JB from Instagram says, when will John Mahama, the incompetent one, respect himself as an ex-president and now flag bearer? His agenda to paint Ghana black to the rest of the world for his parochial interests will not see light of day. Now to Madam Tiwa, she should know when to talk and what to say. That's JB from Insawem. Fawaz from Amasaman says, I think Mr. Mahama hasn't recovered fully from the defeat he suffered in the 2016 elections. His recent utterances shows the defeat is still haunting him up and down. If he doesn't want to suffer from double slaps of defeat, he should learn lessons from Dogbe's boxing defeat over the weekend. Right. So, Yanko and Trasu, the Bankrat and Munkomon and 70B.
Why or did you ask me by Brown?
Charlie. Akwebi. Fawaz.
Okay. Indeed, Fawaz didn't know. My first statement sports, I see everyone saw some man. Dogbe and I say, Braco, so I say, said a man focus a dogbe and the new who get and will pry a dogbe a day, boxing 1 year, Juma, a day, who judge, and then I bet you warm was the man prebiasa. No, men prebiasa. Said Uncle Fonia break and be prying. No, a year minor. Get too happy. A dear Bray. I'm off when you bring more cabin. Oh, there be because or seen the plan of Brian, a small one. We were boxing, I can say, the new woman, a man and bra.
Me who's what or to Chadiana crab you.
Or to be bad. Be what one you know.
Who is about one of one
Otto, but the bottom line is a when practice. I get it. I was always enjoying when I said Cassa, you mean.
A praying.
Cassa, you must see any easier than them. Uni besi. So what I say, it's normal. It's mama for Kwesi Aboagye ni ade. There be mama nya sa mika.
Na say abono, dey yamono. Dey na person che no. You say abono.
Bra, the injury no minor. And it's serious. As amount for speculating no. But picture is where the high should be. Statement I see a picture there. So okay, on the dinner. The beating. It's not about the injury. It's about the beating. Really, that's good. That's good. What was it?
Yo, yeah, to us the find that work that I be there to us a first to me. Ho and my baby na Ora John appear and I was sure and send me at the by. What you say, poor be a friend, good governance advocacy group. One more at the above on seniors, Abromo president, Nana Ekufuad, Omo president, and so Akasa was just so Rakusi Opoku, then someone walking in and say, Sakago tracking notes, CTN project and one. One more at the Ababasi, a port to a hoodwa, I want much less say, ye, Yiniamano, na, and your man, ye, sha, and you never drew one on Abba for council, near the Union Madu do not just say, a gumudada, and no what I said, see, and Ghana from penny for be. Ghana man penny and another down Kwakufuadu and penny for be away you or more near Moya, Jumo Machan and Westiano. One more man before. One more year near maybe a sumwasia, one shall be reaction or mano, a baboy say, and as a baboy from Ewosikafamu. Now, what I say, 1 month, some penny for a year, what born with you was just a woman, who born, sir, and near my way, you know, one best one or mino, Commissioner General of GRA, a year or right, Emmanuel Kofinti, and after Deputy Trade Minister, Orakalos Ahimkra. Commissioner at the Mark Custom Division, no Ghana Revenue Authority, or Isaac Rental. Womuna, Sango for so Amodosha Pa, Womu Ebomu. It is a Ghana man penny and another down for Fado and Fan and 9 and see for one. Why should be reaction? Adiana, you say, just and Yamadu drew on one. Fasa CT and Nimua. Let us say Yamu Bibiano. Woman dear, woman and I'm a Shumase, and not just one private and go for be at the Tommy and Crown Crown. I can't boom and woman as she says, Shumas on Besse, woman area or mine. It's a banner for the night as from Nasa one fan and for one. Woman back Cassa, Copima say, one may you show moon, and the other son go for we, and yes, I be reaction. One more Everton, I want to make a sign, Nipper be anywhere, you or must today. It's in that one more, you must today, one more day, former president. Listo one na kusipoku eso etimi aka ensemi nyina ede ache Ghana aban
Daily guy na me de eto so kata fa eto so ensia era gomda na de sorry na ede aba na o chese enipa minu Kelvin Bright na afi so Godfred Mensah like I said the obakodi eye approach for ensemu de nyina ns wo mo ehye eye esumase na mu etwa sika edi egumu ewo omanimum wa branko for ebre moje ni eso de ye adwuma ekọ ede ba no mo de fake money bim na wodi hu edwa eno na wo chemu ese bebia na mo hye no na ye fra safari eno eben eye nyanya no kaswa importamu no na wo chemu se nipa bi na eyi empanifo asusire se kofo bi chotokro mu a omutwa sika ne bi edegu ene okwa sika bi ere wono ma sanka bi ho omutwa euro omutwa dollar cd bibia ebi ewo ho a se de safo ne achi wo mu a ikuso ye hwa omu ensem no pay daily guide ede ho sem enso ede aba
daily searchlight da obokrata no na mafa ma ba be gina krata fe to su enum na wo hwe enfoni om de ato ya no de ato boot ahodo se ka so kwan no so de no om de ato hanom no na road and highway ministry and wo mo HSS sia de se de wo mo esusu se Ghana ban eye omafo bi omafo om so om ntra ho na se wo mo enhwe so na fe to boot ni tuntumi enwu sika dodo na ne emfa embo oman no ho bra no om hu so yie omo so ye kra na wonmonyafo Kwesi Aboagye ata e de ensem ba betu dwa na wo kyerese wo mo ene eye wo mo omadi dam e wo sabi omni padua kwa ba bi ne krampo empanifo ekọ entiasepam bi se enke betimi abefa wo mu bia na kyerese nke de omo sisi sa to butu onom na omo aya adwuma na enso pani e de ne da ano ono wo ye pe na kyerese se wo hu omo mabo se enso so wo hu ne se omo omadi dam ne nkanipa a kyerese wo se ye de omo ye adwuma e wo hono ne hu o ba pe no aka kyerese kofie wo de boso so metua aka me ankasa metina mmiri obi betina ma ya adwuma na ma na am se wuntime nye na amadam diefo ne nyina wo mu nyina wo mabam abuade no so se wo mu nyina eka nipa ho wɔn ka nipa ho ntia de wɔn yɛ bibi a ɛyɛ yie nti adenti ɛna wɔn yɛ ne saa ɛno no wɔn de atoto nsania ni a wɔn ne sɛ sɛdeɛ nkurɔfoɔ no anaasɛ Ghanafoɔ bi wɔn yɛde ahyɛ wɔn sɛ wɔn hwɛ soɔ no ɛnhyɛ da nkɔ yie kura nti wɔn de baaba abɛhyɛ ankorankora adwumayɛkuo ɛnsa saa ankorankora adwumayɛkuo korɔ no ɛmba abɔnten na emu nkɔntragye a wɔn ne wɔn ɛsan ne no ebedi ɛyɛ afe mmiɛnsa anaasɛ mfie mmiɛnsa ɛna wɔn de bɛsan ne kɔntragye na afei wɔn ahu sɛ wɔn bɛtumi aboa ma yɛtɔ buutu no dwumadie no ɛbɛkɔ nka ma yɛtumi anya sika ahodoɔ no ade abɔ ɔman Ghana nso ho bra anaasɛ ɛte sɛn eti wɔn ɛhwɛ animu sɛ saa kɔntragye wei ne nyina no ebɛtumi aba so a ɛyɛ Ministry of Roads and Highway wɔn ɛne saa ɛyɛ private company no a yɛ ambodin no wɔn na ɛbɛhwɛ so na afei wɔn atumi asan ne santi azapam na bibia betumi akɔyie ɛde aboa yɛtɔ buutu nso dwumadie.
Okay, yɛbɛkɔ amano so na ni ora Emmanuel Kutin, Executive Director of African Center for Security and Counter-Terrorism. Yɛne no edi nkɔmɔ but ansa ne yɛbɛkɔ amano so yɛne no bɛdi nkɔmɔ no me wɔ ni mienu bi a me ba bɛbɔ ɛde ama o saa ni police CID boss maame ya tiwa arodankwa na ɛne edi kan no ɛfa yɛn sɛ trefo nhye mu a wɔn yɛ no April busu me bɛm sɛ ne da ɛtɔ so yɛ mienu bra no akasa fa yɛ 3 takrade kidnap girls yɛntie na yɛba weekend yɛ twem ya nso no nkɔmɔtwetwe bi oni atenka FM podi na yɛabɔ ɛno so ato aso ne akɔ aman so.
The kidnapping of the 3 ladies from Takrade. Together with the BNI, we've worked very well and currently we know where the girls are. I'm unable to give the details because we don't want to compromise their safety. We are working hard together with other stakeholders so that these girls are brought back home safely. The assurance to the family is that they should keep on keeping on. The ladies, we know where they are and they are safe. So very soon, they will be brought back home and they will go back to their family.
Okay, well, so we Bosumi April no more and somewhere Mameya Tiwa Adodankwa, that COP Tiwa Adodankwa, Director General Magana Police CID and some of the two na yentie ne near Tosumi no sa nkomo we woni Atika FM Abinadu Fie na no wo din komo say weekend here ba besinko ya and what this answer made it to ja yentie na yemra na ye ni ora Emmanuel Kutin ni komo
kada mu twene nka ya ba fom ena ma beka asem ho ba bia nkola yi wi na de na sa kwso mu bia wi
abna anya nsɛm nyinaa na metimi aka ɛwɔ fidie so de metimi aka paa de sɛ yekuso ayɛyɛ ho adwuma obi a ɛsɛ ɔboa bia wom obi a logistics ayehia ewum sidie na me bɛka saa no wɔ na me pɛsɛ me ma nkranhyɛ hope sɛ yes sɛ anya ade a ya da na mmom no you move forward from when na ye word dada no maybe either say enipa antiase ye and omogye ma no si bone but ye na ye da ye gusu pa ye de say ye bia enti no timelines na minti me fan so say e na so ochina but you go so aye adwumaden pa
na kwase mami ma hu ba bia nkwala no won say no say
abraja no ba bia ye
de no say me person me get more wrong no kwase dem ka ye ne say munim ba bia nkwala ro man kase manya nkwala no eno de me kan bia sia no kremo hu ba bia nkwala no
abraja fancy here because see there me ka ba ko na ma no ye GC bone no mpesa mesa call you because sometimes if you are communicating at the no the way I will pese o kano no enipa ni bi ntiase te said na wo sipen o pese o kano no enti de metimi aka ne se omunya rehemu yimu se family no ebusuafo na ene eja omunya arehemu yimu enye se yatiada da bi yente nai de say ye bia no yeguso ayeye
be chance an ye mo
Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Sunu Asiogwe so enimienu enama bama ani enyina ye Police CID Director General Mami ya Tiwa Adodankwa baako no opoto ka brofo kasem no je very emphatic so ki kwada no omunim bebi omo echire wose sa asem no ka na manfo agina no esi bone na no de awrehyimu hope ɛna no ɔpɛ so ɔde ma yɛ adehyia na ebusua a wɔn ɛma ɛwɔ mu hu Ra Emmanuel Kutin, Executive Director, African Center for Security and Counter-Terrorism. Ra Kutin, da se mo akwa baba Neat FM so anope.
Yeah, me Aboagye, me you so me chat you so
na me sure say we gina so wotin ni mienu ya boy ne boy a na waka obrof kasem eye probusumi mu CID boss and somehow can fire the 3 kidnapped girls and your boy and the second voice clip no so eye nkomotwetwe bia oni Eurebe bia friend Abinadu Fie atenka FM fo nyaaye a wocheche mu ka say well ni okaye no ye ne anti ase ye no na opeso ma ebusua no hope womo arehyiemu nkranhye ensem sana timao
you need that see as a parent in fact I can feel the pain of these 3 girls, the relations, but I think a time has come as a country yenyi security matters outside the sphere of politics, so that people who have expertise in security, especially our senior security officials, both from the police, the military, and other sister agencies, should take charge of that conversation. Because I believe that if that was the case, the kind of grand scandal that the comments of the CID boss has generated would not be there. Aboagye, what is the common goal? The safe returns of these ladies. And yes, sir.
Yeah.
Politics are here with this matter. And why anybody?
Yeah.
We are in a human institution. Who can say day one when she came out with this press statement? Some of us chastised her for speaking that way. But after doing background checks and speaking to her behind the scene, she came clear that the information came from no mean an institution than the BNI. We shared the first comment that was it in collaboration with what? The BNI.
Yeah.
That was the operational word. And she even went further to say that there were certain things she cannot say because she doesn't want to compromise the safety and security of these girls.
No, correct.
When the information turned out to be wrong, what happened? They say the BNI boss was fired. That is an allegation. There are other school of thought who are of the view that the BNI boss was sent to negotiate for the safe returns of these ladies. There's even another school of thought that these ladies are with us in Ghana here, except that they are in bad shape and they are being rehabilitated. And there's another school of thought that the BNI leaks safe information to the BNI. And we all witnessed the movement and some people even losing their jobs at the BNI. So, me there, me feel say, let us take charge of the processes and educate our people. The grandstanding, the politics, even as say the National NDC Women's Organizer is championing a cause to demonstrate Nema. Is that going to bring our girls back? Yeyi Mamiti was CID as a CID boss. Say does that change the entire process? No. We must understand that Mamiti was the head. She doesn't do the work. It's the people beneath her who are doing all the hard work. And there is another perspective that may interest you, Aboagye. We are talking about women empowerment. We hardly see few women in Ghana rising up to the position this lady is. And for Sukitu Hawaii, the kind of debate we go, we are denigrating the sanctity of the very institution that is protecting me and you. In the name of getting this lady out, But the question I ask is, Aboagye, does that encourage our women to aspire? I have made this analysis on one of your shows before. That many of the developed nations you see, they carry their women along. The countries that are struggling to develop today, they didn't carry our women along. And Africa is a classical example. Look at Rwanda. The magic Rwanda is doing. Who are the key people in position? Women. So the few women we have in position, if we cannot aspire them so that the other women will emulate them, don't let us, in the name of politics, not every day, mamitiwa, every day, mamitiwa. And then, if mamitiwa fits the idea, are we saying that will be the end of the matter? The girls will be brought back. So I think that there are core issues. Let's look at the core issues. And don't let us focus on personality. And that is the serious problem we face as a country. Until we learn to move security matters in the hands of politicians or politics and get our senior officers, and I challenge them. I'm challenging the senior security officials in this country to take charge of the debate of security matters in this country. And yes, Kwesi Aboagye, we will always be a talking nation we have been. And then when issues come, we talk, that is the end of it. Let's go back and do statistics and analysis. Reference security issues in this country. Aboagye. When have we ever talked and action has been taken and the solution found on the security matter in this country? Let's go back and look at those analyses. Nothing. At worst, it assumes political grandstanding, and at the end of the day, the substance is lost. So we must say, as a country, if we cannot encourage our women, the few that are out there, let us not pull them down. We are in a human institution, and in intelligence gathering, I always say this, you can gather intelligence and 99% of same will be wrong. The 1% that will be correct, Aboagye, it can take off an entire criminal enterprise. So maybe I'm just pleading with Ghanaians. I think that Mamiwe Apre, every day Mamitiwa, every day Mamitiwa. Let us put her in our own shoes. You understand?
Yeah.
Otherwise, many of the state institutions we have, then none of those people should be heading those state institutions. I'm telling you for a fact, if we want to use the measurement we are using on Mamitiwa, and I put the blame squarely on the public relations department of the police service. The initial statement she brought, if they had managed the information and done the appropriate thing, I don't think we'll be having this conversation. And I am aware that there are a lot of grandstanding because of the appointment of an ICP. A lot of people are behind the scenes and flaming the fire. That is not going to help the country until we stop partisan parochial interest and put the interests of this country first, Aboagye. We are not going to develop.
Okay.
And I would be happy to say, for now, we have only 2 women commissioners out of the lot. In this present day, democracy, Ghana practicing democracy since 1992, over 25 years now. Is it fair to our ladies? And there's very few who are there, we want to denigrate them. I don't think it is right. Let's encourage our women. And some of us will be very proud if we can have the first woman IGP in this country. I think it will be a motivation to our women, our few women who are in service. And I see on the military side too, I have seen a lot of women making progress. And I wouldn't be surprised if very soon we have a woman CDS. I think it is about time. Given our time in our democratic dispensation, will bring about equality as far as our men and women in this country are concerned about it.
Right now, but you watch a change him come. But you been so I can say yes. Ni nyina wo honom saying. But mami ya tiwa do dankwa or your police ID. Ti say ofa aye nsem okọ kan isisia woni aye say we na message of hope and cranche na me ma no. Enyu obi na ka share na no. Say bi we penyi ono anu wo ya no okọ no okọ obi amfa tu kura mfansi ni tiri so. Enti okọ kan asem na asem no so ba beto bedwemu a amanfo nso right mbetimi apensem mo mbeka no se ne omo so omo nti ase etie enti wo mo te yensentwefo nhyiemu a wodi kan ye no Ghana fo nyina te wanka French wanka German kan brofo amanfo nso te brofo ti ase se wa enkoda ne nim bebi owo enti se kire na sa ba be ka kire Ghana fo so okay well eno de me kan mo na man ti ase mo jima no esi bone na me de me pese me ma amanfo nkranhye amanfo se dabi wa ba be se asem nkura we no kura nya sa kura na se okano enti eno no ebe ye kura nko won pe bebi kura mfa ne ti kura mfa.
I agree with you with this analysis. But Kwesi Aboagye, you know, enyo obia na obetina mati so a obetima communicating what he or she intended to do. Mikra, when I started on radio and TV, if I look back at those interviews, crowd, say a lot of mistakes were there. We learn from our mistakes. We are a human institution. We are growing. You see, when she made the first statement, that's why I make her and putting the blame on the public relations department of the service. They didn't do the appropriate damage control. That is why some people lost their jobs, because failed intelligence came from those outfits. And she has been very categorical. It wasn't as if the information came from her outfit. It came from the BNI and their sister agencies that collaborate for our common good. So if the BNI boss have briefed her that, look, I know we have been able to locate where these girls are, and I have intelligence. When these BNI boss travel out to a particular country within the African sub-region, the day he went and the day he came back, but once this information turned out to be wrong, he has to go. So what the police public relations department should have done is equally organize a press conference and tell Ghanaians that we are still in the search mode. In intelligence, sometimes you can get the right or wrong intelligence. And in the security outfit, it is allowed. It is allowed. So we shouldn't crucify this woman for her statement. But the fact that she's saying that, look, and if you look at her first statement, let's go back to her first statement. I'll be happy if you can play it for the listening public. Then I'll take it step by step. Then we'll make progress. Okay, just play it and we'll listen. She said that her outfit in collaboration with what? BNI. And yes, I know kind.
Yeah.
One can say the outfit allocated the ladies, maybe. And what she also said was that they have been able to
look. But Orakutin, emphatic in Susa, woman in baby, Uncle Ano.
Yes, she said, yes, based on the intelligence or information or the briefing she had. That was why the BNI boss had to travel to that particular country. But to go and negotiate for the safe returns of these girls. What I say? So that information was there, and that intelligence was credible enough to expand taxpayers' money to send no other official than the head of the BNI to go and negotiate for the safe returns of these girls. And then it turned out not to be true. Why do you put the blame on the woman?
One no be kind, so no be kind.
She said it. But she was categorical. She said her outfit in collaboration with the BNI. And that is why government even took swift action by relieving the BNI boss for his job. You think it is easy decision to take to relieve the BNI boss of his job? There are a lot of security implications. But in the circumstances, there was nothing even the president could do than relieving him of his job. Because we are talking
overall security issues here. We are talking about human life. I'm a parent. I'm putting myself in the shoes of these girls' parents or relations. Granted, that is my daughter. So we feel that pain. So let's look at the substance. Look at how together as a country we can all put our heads together by way of information, intelligence. Then we look at the same returns of these girls. I'm sure some people will even be happy if these girls are not returned. Then when the political climate charges up, it becomes a political issue. I know. And it is about time we stop politicizing security issues in this country. And Bob, yeah.
Ebia kase and minu ba baby o han ebia kase well whether we politicize or see dia manyo whether we bring in gender issues ebia we oba we obi bo we should deal with the issue, and the issue is that Mame ya tiwa do dan kwa de veto Ghana for nyina nim say as police for nim baby ankoda no wo, and if women baby ankoda no wa they should produce the children. Simple.
So Aboagye, why are we not trying to make progress and understand that yes, that statement was made, but that statement came from a particular arm of the security department, and because she was in charge of the process of delivering the speech, and this thing turned out to be wrong, the damage control has been done by relieving the head of that agency of his job. Why are we not trying to accept that fact? So are we saying that relieving Mamitiwa of her job will bring these girls back? Is that what we want? I think this country, we should not glorify...
But Mami Musa, are you saying that... Are you saying that people should also not be held accountable for a position because if you make such statement, because it means to say, well, that would be a very responsible statement, because Becca and Sam saying you teacher about Canasa nice a year then you should take responsibility for your actions.
Aboagye, are you saying responsibility was not taken in this matter? Then why was the head of the DNI relieved of his post? Let's be honest with ourselves. Aboagye, Uti TV Sui, so what producer, maybe. Producer more wrong information, not Uko with radio, and it turned out to be wrong. And you fire your producer and apologize to the good people of to your listeners. Have you not paid yourself? Must it be you necessarily not appearing on radio? But Ghanaians, I think it is about time we look at the issues and forget about this personality thing.
Okay. All right. Rakutin Bedas and a pain. I mean, Papa Ninchi Chimadiabwa. Rai Manuel Kutin, Executive Director, Africa Center for Security and Counter-Terrorism. And a pay neat 100.9 Ghana Montie Sono Asuogwe. And there's one also making rounds. And Yabehe Sebia in Sabetimania, Opinion, and Edin Koma, Ra Adam Bona, or a security aspect now. The story says that sacked BNI boss went abroad to negotiate for kidnapped girls' return. Now the story says, and Karabe Boamina making kanka krana, wait me achichi say security expert Adam Bona has reviewed that recently dismissed director of the Bureau of National Investigations BNI, Ambassador Rashid Seidu Inusa, was sent out of Ghana to a West African country to negotiate for the return of the 3 kidnapped Takrade girls. Now, according to him, the ex-BNI boss came back to Ghana from that trip with a lot of evidence which pointed to where the kidnapped girls are being held. President Akufo-Addo last month asked Ambassador Rashid Seidu Inusa, with no reasons assigned, but sources within the investigative agency said he was relieved of his post over security lapses in recent times and also issues surrounding the kidnappings. In April, following collaboration with the BNI, the Director General of the CID, that's Criminal Investigations Department of the Police Service, Mami Yatiwa Adodankwa, told the media in Accra that, and I quote, "We know where the girls are," and of course, before using the families of the 3 girls to keep on keeping on. And some no doors, Kwame.
Yo, I was seeking kind security experts of any back or bini ye, or bamboo samura Adam Bona, and our day at so eja our chema. Nanka openiana ojemu edema biena, openi Rashi said, do you know, sir, and a numoya, my peniches and fat dibre infantorum. What you say, with the new West African, the group back so. Na wabra obano no nanti say na itia was ko enwemu kakra de fansa emofra me say ya nei wo mo aida no hom. Na according to Adam Bona, which say BNI ex BNI boss no na okura eye ensem bia na emu edine a na to say evidence pa ke betimi aboa de betimi ehu eye ekoda no na so no obedu Ghana ni say ni awo ne nkunsa da as the governor che ekoje owu adura ba won ti mansa ama no eti oba e no mu wa ma me to the position ni bio eti o be cheche de mu o ti fa evidence bia efa emma eti opani Adam Bona e che say Sekama penny Kufodo Ampamusa a beer na penny ya. Bana kwa de ka no mabibri because evidence pa na apani di e battle. E che mobro don twa. Nikasie. Kakraka mobro don twa kwa fa no. E so papa. E so pa. Eti enya dia na den. E just say ya pamo wapa no. And the can be evidence igwa entmamba. So one for Becca April no one BNI CID4 munyina kabo betu dwa mo che so munim ba bia e mo fa no wo mo ewa omguso mo hwe wo mo eti Adam Bonam opanyi e na research secret we e di aba bonten se BNI panyi na ye pamo no ambassador Rashid Seidu Inusa e na enei oba ya o ma tu ni position biu eti kwasi ni information ni nyina no me so okay e na mafa ma de mi di ko mi fie na omo pa na choro famre Bra, one part on famra.
Nacho.
Ambassador Rashid. Some go some say or the information ba. Obedu am between the position ni bi. It's come part ya pamo but my info no.
Well, Ra Adam Bona security analyst opinion or da security warehouse ano. Ye no ni nkomo sa asemi ya kwabna ebu achechi mu ni ba no. Ra Adam Bona ya da asemu akwa baba ni TFM so anape.
Me da mo se me chia etiefo nyina so.
Na boko dia.
Boko.
Me ya sure say what the latest interviewer mama ya COP mama ya Tiwa Dodankwa eni atinka FM fo nya ya say abina dufie ne nsem a woka say nkranhye na no wode mayen sa press conference for ye nsem o kan fa 3 kidnapped Takrade girls me ya sure say what in 7 no.
Yeah, match yeah.
Reaction, immediate reaction, and sana in some bakum we are maybe so.
My immediate reaction, you can say, I believe sometimes some of the things are because let me say, I am told there's a publication. Graphic has done a retraction of something they published with regards to the same statement. Let me say, it's reported to have been made by the CID boss. They meant to me, I can say, share periods leading to the infamous, you can say, the now infamous press conference where a lot of things were said, and one of it, the statement that we know where the children are. I mean, those of us within the space, we pick a lot of information. The minimum say, based on your kind of saying what the then BNI boss and the Sumano Manako Sebi, your kind of saying a West African country, Mimbodi. And he went, I will details in a flight of 5 years, baby, our 5 years, calling now, what he did over there, or buy a briefings or the buy in. And so it was based on that, and let me say, there was a need to brief the general public with regards to what has been done on the kidnappings. And so for me, that statement, probably, if you ask me, I would say today, it was probably an unfortunate statement, and so it shouldn't have been made. But according to the CID boss, she was misunderstood, misconstrued to be saying that they actually have the girls in their possession. But for me, Upisamia, I will tell you that periods leading to that infamous, you can say,
press statement where she made that comment. Everything pointed to the fact that the BNI boss, the former BNI boss, came with a lot of information and pointed to say, girls, they know where they have them, something like that. And so today it's turning out to be something else. Jama and Semno,
okay.
I have Jinji.
Rabuna Mimbisao, a chakana, a dear partner, what Madam Ya Tiwa, the Dan Quanasemo, Kayeno, sa press conference in 2nd April. Any a year, Oman Penny, a dia ye Ambassador Rashid said do Inusano. A chakan be one. Is there any linkage here? Any relation?
Yes, there's a linkage.
Okay, may I who's our linkage here?
The linkage is that only one. So them say, Abrantiana and they're jailing for 3 years for escaping police custody. Omuchi no, sabi police for no a chain no. Na case no said the apako and say the transfer case in free Western region eba enka. Na obia onim bambo mu kakra no be obia onim bambo mu nsem kakra be capture say ukọ police cells na say obi ene na say the ukọ police cells near do ekotumu a omo wo dada no ebe bisa say ombe bisa obone awaye aye do bae no ma coach you ukọ court can you say sometimes when the coach you say crime you can say officer at that particular station, say not here, and to a friend, can you say, and to won't say usually I didn't want to statement or Troy and say I didn't call to any other investigations. Not sorry, not so based on that, almost a can tap riding on the bar, there's all bank crime. He was in BNI custody. Obianso nim BNI. Cells, I don't think there are a lot of people. You don't want to pray for anyone to go there. But BNI cells, you don't have multiple people, in there. So you are in there alone, probably with the mosquitoes, the big mosquitoes. And they did a lot of, interrogating him. I won't say the guy was not talking again. But eventually, he gave a lot of information. And based on that information, the former BNI boss was sent out of Ghana to go and either attempt a rescue or attempt a negotiation. But the point is that to make sure that in Mbebia, Ghana, and he came back with something that looked like a very credible information. He came back with something that looks like a very, 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 very credible information. Yes.
Asemwa BNI, the then BNI boss, they buy into them on so can
exactly, because they collaborate. So if you ask me, even though I might not have spoken to Mami Atiwa and I might not have spoken to the former BNI boss, but at least I will tell you that what's the name? Information prior to that, even up to today, I'm still picking a lot of information. I do not, because part of my work is to do that. And so I will tell you that information on the buyer, and yes, you don't expect an experienced police officer to come out and make a categorical statement like that. And so, and almost immediately, after some time when things weren't going right, the BNI boss was asked to go home. It's even though there are other reasons, this is also the key factor that led to him being asked to go home. Obia Onim, anyone who has that information will tell you, will corroborate the American that this is what actually happened. And so, as far as I'm concerned, that former BNI boss is still in the country. And one of the things I have said is that Ghana Fosika any demand or the flow, a remission at the core baby or Koyano. And as a hotel or Kodaye, your Koye was on behalf of the people of Ghana. And so, to me, this also uncle this thing is still lingering. And so, I don't even know why the executive, I can't say the executive, the presidency, I mean, those who are clothed with powers in terms of national security, to me, and clarify this issue because it's very important. There's too much confusion, and you also remember you can say Daily Guide newspaper publishes said the girls are in Ghana and they are in BNI custody. They didn't say the girls are in Ghana; they are in the police. They are in police custody. They said they are in BNI custody. Yeah, can BNI for me deny, and I'm not deny. I'm not deny. BNI is a statutory institution. The CIA will talk about issues when it becomes of national importance. The FBI will do that. Okay, recently, the defense secretary in Britain, he was fired for leaking some information on on this Huawei 5G in Britain to the Huawei people. He was fired. And today he's saying they should take him to court because he wants to clear his name. So mine is that even though the defense secretary in Britain has been fired, but for his own reputation and integrity sake, I want to go to court so that I am able to redeem myself and my name. But this man, he's just been asked to go home. What information is he gone home with? Is there something we are not aware of? Because police before press release on the buy was to say they cannot confirm whether the girls are in BNI custody or not. And Tieka say it's still an indictment on the BNI. And there is a new BNI boss. And so let's ask him. You people should come out and tell us. Because BNI is not made of one person. Some will come and go. Some will remain. And so the people there today should tell us. Are the girls in their custody? Because then we actually don't know. BNI has not come out to deny that the girls are not here. Now there's speculations everywhere. Today, I will tell you that the information that was brought was as credible as saying that when you go to Teshin, you'll find the sea there. You'll find the ocean around Teshin. It's as credible as that. Because then when you go to Teshin now, the sea is there. That is the type of information the former BNI director brought. And so as far as I am concerned, with all the intel I picked and all the things some of us will pick and try to analyze and, see what is going on, I will tell you that this information was as credible because Yansuma, any low-ranking BNI person, you are talking about the director of the Bureau of National Investigation. Director, the person in charge. It's like, now, if the president of Ghana comes to tell us that, ABCD is going to happen, who am I to say that it's not true? So as far as I'm concerned, we need to be asking more questions. From the BNI, they should come and deny or say that the girls are with them.
nsɛm bɛyɛ mmienu pɛ na mpɛ sɛ mbusa na megye wo mu baako gyina ɔpani a yɛyi ne di sisi ambassador Inusa ɛyɛ adeɛ a nsusua na wonte aseɛ ne sɛ ɛsan sɛ ɔmampani yɛyi papa yɛ di no nti no ɛka ho ebi affect ɛyɛ nhwehwɛmu no a yɛyɛ no anaa ɛno ka ho koraa na bɛsi nɛ nneɛma ayɛ te sɛ nea ayɛ
if you ask me with all my expertise, I am as confused as you. If you ask me with all my expertise, I am as confused, just like probably all other Ghanaians. I will tell you that my analysis will point to the fact that maybe the girls are in Ghana, but BNI has not denied. Or the president should make a statement. The presidency or national security should make a statement. The national security or presidency should make a statement because they are above the office of the BNI director. They can make a statement to deny. So if it happens that it is not true, the girls were here while they were denying, then we can say, you see, you people lied to us, you are lying. But until then, I will tell you that, because as we speak, I know they are still doing some investigations here and there. But the truth is that we are not so clear with regards to the BNI, what the BNI, their involvement is, because when him say, now the guy has been jailed for breaking jail. And I have heard people say, oh, he was sentenced for a lesser offense. In missing cases, issues, when you don't have a body, if you don't have a body, it will be difficult to sustain any prosecution in court. You need evidence. Criminal fraud, who knew evidence? The guy can decide to say other things because what I know is that I think when he was almost chilled subsequently, they found some clues. That could be the only evidence they have. But as for other communication, whatever, you go to court, he has a good lawyer, tell you if you said he did it, where either you should have corpses, unfortunately, or you have human beings who can say, in fact, we were kids. But as we speak, there is none. So I've heard people say, why was he sentenced? Because you cannot also continue to hold him. I mean, now every offense is available, so you can't continue to hold him. And so, for me, more the media should help in finding out. Let's find out where Ambassador Rashid, where the former, PNR director is, and ask him questions. If not, then those who manage the affairs of this country should begin to talk to us about these missing girls.
Okay. You never chat to Craig Jano pay. You need the spokesperson for the family, Eddie in common our can be said. Already near course you na be a DPM to say be a year can Yansha ambassador in Nusa Abia CID boss, Mami ya Tiwa in some more consider be there be. As some way see no and penny for you no me police for. Some penny for no CCI transfer no more central a division takradi honum say. Now wabo one CID opinion na assemblation is say one ametepebi and was some boss superintendent Peter Ofori Donko or see one another divisional commander CCI transfer omu some penifue woman in baby ankoda no see ebehu nkoda na yenhwe some penifue nti asese some penifue no transfer omu omo de omo mu gidie pa eno no.
Well, as for investigations, information via INSA. Because me and Kasa, the way a man a branch no police for a chain no koto, be na for boy or muche na, didn't koto police for a catch baby yes or fire opie no, ubisame ebisi na make us say, bed in send ifa, to me afa, GBA, said we are some way to me afa, that to crew mapi. That is what we had, he was able to pass through. I'm not disputing it. But to the extent that he went to court and mentioned a police officer's name, and also, I did and come force and regional command, no, to me, Abe Kase, say, and I to me, because the police officer, is within the Western region. And so it is important these names are coming up because then we are going to be taking on other people who probably, as for this, they should be secondary in terms of investigation.
Yeah.
It comes to this kidnap. But the prime people we should be asking questions of, or maybe they've been left off the hook. So these two people that the lady is mentioning, there could be a matter of interest to this whole investigation. That is why it is important that this thing, because I have seen people making it look like this whole kidnapping thing would have to be left on the director of CID, which to me, we shift the focus from finding the girls to going after somebody. And going after that person will not bring the girls. And so these two names are brought. Probably that adds another paradigm to the kind of saying this whole discussion. Where what do they know in relation to this case? Why have they been transferred? I mean, why have those two people been transferred? These are questions which should be asked. So it's very important that you have raised this issue. Me and Kasa, I'll try to get some responses. I'll try and pick out some information. And so when I do, show up for your station, I talk to you anytime you want me to. So when I pick information, I'll share the information with you because I think this is information that all of us should be interested in.
Yedasi papa nyamin sure no pay no adaje Adam Bona yedasi. Adam Bona is security analyst on pay 100.9 Ghana Montie mediation. I probably will do one more interview on pay FAS asem kroya ho. Then the basically Jimo calls kakran so mediation. So your comments have been keep pouring in and pay your message 0206972444 no. So let me read some of them. Brian Kwesi said meeting my very last interview on a pay. Komlavi from Pokrase Benghazi says the registration for ECOWAS ID is becoming very hard to register. Why should it be so? Ghanaians are wasting all their time because of the ECOWAS ID as a result of few logistics, and NPP government does not care about it. One from Komlavi. And to this one, Sami Boachi Asamanka says so. what at all does the former president, incompetent Mahama, is looking for at the Jubilee House again? Per his logic of rigging, where did former EC boss got to the 2016 results from? That Sami Boachi from Asaman Kwesi. Kwesi, that CID is a disgrace to Ghana Police Service. Why is she still at her office? She's not consistent. She should. She told Ghanaians that they know where the 3 kidnapped girls are today. That's Eric Okono, and went on by saying, in fact, you do all with questions that you ask Owusu Bempah. I salute you there. One from Eric Okono, La Paz. And to Lovely Akosia from Kaswa says that the MPP government are doing marvelous. They are always bringing up projects that would help develop our country and also give us the youth jobs to do. That one from Lovely Akosia with that.
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie. Nucretrodo, Kagileme Kamagini Bobo, Montie, Kwesi Aboagye 100.9.
Kwesi Bonkwe.
Mami fire messages nibi and also enfa emre mo adwincheni bia ba. Now Boatin from Denmark says the NDC Council of Elders and the whole party have reduced the press conference to the level of Kwekwanansi stories, and they have also thrown the dignity of politics to the dogs. Boatin from Denmark with that. Okay. All right. So let me move on to this one here from Damwa Tema Community 25 says the lady who corresponded from the accident scene did not do well. Should have informed the Chaco truck driver to stop or called the police to come and take care of the situation. That's Damwa from Tema Community 25. It says NDC and candidate Mahama are confused, completely confused. Asemo. Al-Hassan Meizuna, Tema East Constituency Communications Officer, NDC, says Nana Akufo-Addo campaign based on his ability to fight corruption, in jail those who are culpable. But I can tell you Ghanaians are disappointed in the president. You could imagine how the Ghana Export Promotion Authority spent a whopping 100,000 Ghana cedis for 3 minutes ad. And Ghana Maritime Authority boss, who also spent 150,000 Ghana cedis on the end of year party, while Martin Amidu keep drawing salaries without any prosecution. In fact, President has failed Ghanaians. That's Alhaji Meizuna, Tema East Constituency Communication Officer for the NDC. Right next to Usu Bempah, Public Affairs Director, Ghana Gas. Now, I pay and come MCAD about the 3 kidnapped girls. No, you know, AD home on Kakra. If you're asking more about Banit FM, so
Major Zoo Miniana Bomb to say,
Boko now, swear.
Boko, Namia Boko.
Now, no, Minina Machiko Fire, Ghana Gas, what I'm saying. By interviewing with him, you need an important honum say.
Cemetery, Mete, Namo. Nana, the Manian is coming, my will be so night. You on our radio. Yeah,
but the beautiful area. I mean, roads very, very good. Equano, yeah, papa. Equano, the woman, but Equano, yeah. When I'm here, Equano, oh, very beautiful.
Starting from Ancobra River, no, they ba Babisi, Enclave Muhonina, or they buy Siama.
I see. Minyana Ghana acquiring in artists. I may buy no me do what dance ma Ghana for say because I know my chance to even drive to a Lubu. They hold me in acquiring papa.
The other side is well say school dying, hospital, a war, equip. And Ghana Gas, one of our corporate social responsibility.
Nice. My idea.
Yeah,
my idea. Well, I'm saying come about the 3 kidnapped girls. I'm saying Kakra how beti media boy ain't you?
Kwesi, me say would they tie pa na wo de yenye conversation yenye Ghana ha your police officers bi ho a omo de omo adwuma omo ya nso omo chiam robbers obi oye de boni ni na oye criminal bi a Ghana ha bi omo nim no adenti ni etna se asoman se Kwesi yemfo mu nya adwuma na yemo Kwesi me no to nchia ne wo me ma o statistics bi me wi amasa no wato nchia na ma true challenge we amount now the ama mpanimfo ne Ghana fo nyina say Kwesi if you join this crusader now pa say asem we ye kan say nipa no aye be ye ne mbeto nchia ono so watimi anya adwuma no e de adwuma no ma no so watimi anya me no Kwesi mi no ye begu aso Ghana o de intro sa challenge anything police officer be friend no COP Christian Tete ye wonu the whole Ghana wachiam Robert K police officer bia wachi kidnappers achi ISIS mame chewa de 2017 Lebanese guy bi by no join ISIS kenio no okrom ha ni modus operandi no nim de no oye ye di Christian Tete unu ko intelligence unit of Ghana Police Service otimi echi akwa no ma ye deporto no with a combination of the security agencies in this country emo mu deporto no de ko na Ghana ni obi anya we minu mi onu ni anya we mame ma example kai sa Lebanese ni bia no oko bank a am robbers ko je ne bag wo su onu ma o mu shutu no kunu no ono se Christian Tete you know the only police officer otimi chase akwa ote about sa young boys bi a ko shutu obi wotema omo ye bank robbery wotema tema police me refimini records no ha ote sa robbery basa bi na ekosu before elections ni ade wo kroma sanko for nyina won someone by now as I'm talking to you COP Christian Tete unu mama example national security coordinator Kenda Pa Ebra NPP opposition no armed robbers ko ni fie within 24 hours na ye wunu achi wo nyina ye mame amabuzia police for ko ni fie ko wi ana kronfo within 48 hours na ye wunu achi wo wonim sen kwala bia na omu okumase na amafo bi treli so mechi o ma kidnap o ma ye masa wonim say with a timely intervention you wunu ko chen krofo ndo mo ba Accra eba be dealing with them no a greater Accra police deputy commander mun checking the statistics within the police service when he was a greater Accra deputy commander obey Ghana police service greater Accra commander Langas and Kosu Accra Langas in Huna no Mujami Ghana police service ubusa police for say when your friend you know the magician friend police for friend a magician I didn't hear who say be a professional na nipa no betima ye adwuma no na Kwesi ye to say be ade achi na ye kana kidnap girls and I say nipa no betima ye adwuma no Kwesi me throw challenge amount if you say omo pa mo ne beto nchi amopa moma Ghana police service ye man a special team na momfa abrantie anase fa Christian Tete yunu na momfa a police for special team on one creating special team no mon kontakra de na Kwesi moma no 2 weeks what man chi man na me osu bempa what man fa man na mafia me osu bempa me resign from politics
sa
me na make a Kwesi asma me kese me news show de gina me na make a I didn't show the gina me na make you know say ye penny fo betie de American na sa papa no be man akwanya no watima ye adwuma no to help make sure say ye be unravel criminal activity o pass say mama example de obetima ye o pa peace FM for mon setimu tim na mon konsawam ankafo na mon ko busa hardened criminals e wo say why no musuro no Ghana police service mu o meka cho Christian Tete you no o pass ma making me na meka to me say o pa go round the country and go to any prison in the country. I actually hardened criminals or bokrono, and now ye be yamarasem, our ye be and quaraboni semni, and your man sem fatao kuma. Now the opa get number 2 some busa say, I don't know ban some over catch you. the police officer musuno a Christian COP Christian teteyuno. Yes, be ye a Ibia Kwakovi, Memeno, Kwesi Aboagye. I'm not saying it with any upa your investigation. Busa uncro for more peace FM Busa. Ghana Police Service, average police officer, BR, all ground, or mechanical. The best person I say, IGP, if you obey police, IGP, a Christian Teteyuno.
Now, are you buying or buying? Then,
somebody can't, okay. The media is the fourth estate of the realm. And I go to the county as
here.
Ain't you know, Kwesi, me say munya investigation, I'm checking police statistics. Or call, now see how many they call special intelligence unit. Criminals and armed robbers, high profile cases, Makumako 13. They were all arrested. Christian Teteyuno, me see Ghana, police officer, Bian or armed robbers, Opa, go and check the statistics. No, Rose I think that deputy. Breakthrough be by a biane, you know, I think I know the more you know that you win. Obia Yamana National Award for unrivaled criminals in this country. National medal.
Okay.
He is one of the best police officers. They say he had not got to MTTD. Say Uncle Cars so. He's doing well anyway. But the point that I'm making is say, Sakonya ni dawa. I don't think for IGP man Kwesi.
Wow.
Me say, me throw challenge to everybody in this country. But challenge me say, police service no pa mun kom na asema me kan se me boa. Mo amunya investigation na Kwesi. Wo pass would take about 2 days. Now they fire unravel that is another piece of journalism. Because you wouldn't say in journalism nibida. Now they go to average police officer in the country. Public opinion, when your public opinion is about what the police service, within the police service record or asimu. Alavanjo any problem and then tokwa criminals ko share forest view Alavanjo forest. Sata na Christian police the director of operation. And Okoduru on with a combined team of striking force army. Omudu on a for the catch say over 20 years our forest no be antimi ngula because criminals nigum. You will know a catch say he will enter the forest there. He doesn't care who jacks his dog. He was able to go in there and got those criminals. Ekunkumbi the Omo Montie. Sa police officer wait here. Na di be me here.
Okay.
Na yesi etikroma na kidnap girls ayira be busumi ni hu omo na papa wait here no ma adenti ne ma no the right ayi man ko yadwuma. Jesu ade na mo. NTTD no.
All right.
It is a passionate appeal that I'm appealing to His Excellency the Minister of Papa Kufuor be ka obeki. Almost your pictures and the IGP of the Republic of Ghana. They actually be for Ghana Police Service.
All right, Kofi, you better say the best.
Before me say before I'm this position be manon. Almo manu the men no kotakra the 2 weeks se mayuang na o mayirano so when lead and chi o mo anfo ma mafia me uzu be ba resign from politics.
Ebi say omo yan is sense or NDC ni.
No. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's just not about that. Me say it's not about that.
Okay, all right.
You know on your NDC. He's a Ghanaian. He's a professional police officer. He knows what he's doing. And at the end of the day, he's the best. He has excelled in all fields.
But I see an opinion.
Media assignment time de man is a Kwesi.
Mati.
No, we're here for the facts.
Okay.
I'm not speaking for anybody, but I'm just speaking because my intelligence, I'm not picking within the police service, Any facts are me kuta, and I'm here, it's got nothing to do with anybody.
Okay. Yeah, that's see.
Thank you.
All right, and it's Kofi Subempa, Kasama for Magana gas, but we know, say, yes, I say, we here and on see Ghana in your person can be and what a crab wine.
Sanyas at the work of Ferman Homeless at the digital sunshine and would meet 100.9 FM.
Move. Uba. Zuba. That's what it is. His name is Blast, featuring Kofi Kinata. Chocho mucho. Brand new call by Magic Calls by me and Sabi. Me and Sape. Sir? We are fast 3. Me and Sape. Otopeo. Sir? Yeah. Okay, let's talk to us about Magic Calls Kakra. Watching. I'm a Frosty. Nana, you.
Yesterday, I'm paying 1 pound on ship to Australia Point. No magazine like on your been a haunted pa. Nanocoma magazine. My main friend, Jama COP George Boy. Our police contest. Papa, so you are giving a boy a power or boy for papa or police contest. There's another magazine. Yeah, man, Penina Sima is that your mama saw a car, which is there. And let's hear me. I am a papa. Get to a bay. One, I better say, you might have been a move on. Yamana. And you're banning saying. Now, for the other Bianca will give you a lesson. And you're one more than more under corruption, and now was or mention a movie, and you have to get at the top of the Tiamo. And yes, there will be a yabum. I don't know what looking for tall, because I'm more than more training. To another boss, another was you 2.5 years. You get a more than what about we elbow the whole world of Joe, whatever they say, you share the whole of Africa or something like that. And the Africa and the whole of years, and then more than more with the business. But the fun of this year. Dating or see or great dating to my home. I never was wrong. Upon the baby skin, they said, your man, Shawbo, no matter the papa, the war, Maui. Otherwise, cannot go your bay. You know, one of your son, no, that for one. Where you have a papa. You look where you certain you know to give. Nothing to know to give.
Okay, all right. May I say, my main G, new duo. Hello. Yeah. Media bless you.
Bless you, but they say, a media, because you be intimate you know. But no, guess on Kahoma, Aquanumu, my main chair were cheerful. Mentia lawyer Jonkuma, her name is Zunlayo. I was in so to say, and no, I hear you TV a year. I ya bluffers, fool. Jenny, I could see Osha near my position here. Ya mammy, you are Minano, me can't send baby, say, the no cano, Kanami Dinasu say, you who funa, yan catch over. But say, net, Mammy, I saw back catch a different story, no. A mamma doing my hay, a crow, you best say, when say Casano or Casa, non to me, ma, on poor be man and Casamano. The Banasa, Ebama, the Paduani dinner cleaner. Yes, look a crack. But Mestre, Chow for instance, I was a mamma penny, and any ministers, no, set on Colano, you medium would give you a papa, this will be a weird. I could see Montpellier, Mamma Cassimbia. Oh, come off for Tim, we say, or see, you are less in more. Now, mammy, one out Ponty, mammy, don't miss mammy, I want my yama. And you know, would give you a pass, and mammy say, not in ordinary transfer. ye de ko kwotro na mo so defend ni e de ye bona ba so say wetima ba ka setting na so nya campaign message a Ghana for betu mama ne vote kakra but ko si obi a wo campaign aka afi ne kakra na ye koto aba uni campaign message back akwasi de bia me ka ofidie so me yan dis ni o ukodo man gogoro efro kufiesia but that time PD stam ya that time ne ye chomp pasi school dai ye banka nyina na me yan dis ni o but de bia me ka se agekuku for insurance for education kwashiman na me sesam gugu saka be don PP but se obi a yan PP ni a ofa se oba o party de pa na odi beba mo ka se one premier montimanye akwasi ye nyina ha na mo teacher for the next for be ka se Ghana for say allowance mo famra mo ka se ono enne e kira na Ghana for beto ba on belusu ye ka du so mo ankasa ka je Ghana for say ye ntwe electricity be akase ne yedam akwasi ye tua yedam mo bayini
okay
what my ye nema bibiri akwasi
medasi ya medasi ma me fa ni o chato kra na fa course fancy me see ni pa me answer fast 3 yeah into you hello
mini abem Kwesi Aboagye darling boy
tia you dem
abasi wonya nyasu ndie nkawo
bin council
Anna
Kofa bae
doctor
number 1
umpeo me say Kofa ba 1 o say kwa me just for you rama o dem for to say
amo here pa
oni ne lo send to police afon
amo here na me adaroma
doctor de me pe no mpe ni de no so na me ka bi kire o me nya me de the one one me bomb power adwuma pa na me se for that distance so na go see me nua be o su bempa nya me nwanwa so kasa ma gas abrantie nimti okasa papa me ne ya dene me fa no so me so me to challenge mo mampani won tsa papa no ka de because ma me ti we how what can say no ala wo sa ba kan say fufuro me so mampani o be kan say fufuro ntira o man Ghana what can wo sa ka ala ye na kan o kan Spanish and how can Greek as the end ni bi dabi ya nya de sa o se na o pese wo fa kwam bi so a akoma ba fam but we are the choir no the blame ekuta no emu odu na gosi na wo ka special prosecutor wo be kai a mampani je kupo free so president former president most by the for the currency ni je tenu no titi wo frefe yan crofo o se je Aboagye former chief of staff kwa nkosi hu enu ntinum pentemua na se abotre no se because we abai now the first one who didn't follow court back up na ebuka osimu a onsense from why unpopular me dem we gidie ma papa sense say a o mampani dia to ho amatem ni du me dem we gidie say o hwe ne sika ne hwe boku hwe ni fa wo de no kro be ya dwuma ama o mampani ni so ade hunu abam na mesebe ni on ministers the see dia okwa na say transfer wo no ntekuma ko transfer to donko minim say ede obi oyi wo ro nsa kwa ba emma ntichiriswa no enkoya ade so nsene ade so ade na nkasa na se sie ya bi no me kan ofidie so wo hwe judgment sa yemo odi egu akwaso bom se nyame adom nyemo yenyo no gu yeso taxes commissioner general by Kofinti Kwesi they say over $8.something billion ni person fan pa bon tanati ofole siema emle atwam every week bia yeto ayimu lori femu eso sran kanya me papa ni mo de gu akwanso a me no mi le se obi atimi kwadu kro mu a yeso obi a wo ben se form panin ni panfo ya to me pomo te boku bempa ba so school bia mo yema se ya mo panin na pomo di aba se su ko no man ko fa bag kantama se na chi o timi takwa mu se pomo di aba no ye fo so na me me wo tigi se kana fo de abanye be to ko so se o ba panin ta se da se be suppose to me say na me so me na ko timi na ba fo wo so do me da.
Time for us to go, Madam Winina. Say, Moamo Frey, Moamo teach me, DNB, one with the messages by. We appreciate without you, it couldn't have been a success. William Gain to Nigeria Sajman, Kwejo Damia, the Rahela Samoa. Live Facebook streaming, you know, Etiemo no boy. Me Jemune, Juma, Parker Simmons, by a friend and brand, or the Baba to us, a coping bear, prem to bread. Madam Winina, Signamia Darmoch, we call your best saying, share your meeting, Quemoa. I'm sure you'll join us if you can. This is Neat 100.9. Ghana Montie. Hanum saying this one. Nebna main that also a Junai. Your friend Kwesi Aboagye. I'm still your darling. One time in Kebioma. Make call.